Am I back? Oh no. Oh no, I probably lost everyone who was watching. No! I'm so sorry, chat. OBS already crashed. Why? It's totally fine. OBS already... Oh, it's 9 minutes in and OBS already crashed. That's already a bad sign. Oh no. I'm sorry, chat. It probably, kicked me out. I don't know why it crashed all of a sudden. And then it was like I tried my usual thing to get back to work and get it working again. And then all of a sudden it just, whoop, didn't want to start working until it crashed online. So fantastic. I am so sorry, chat. What a mess. What a nightmare. I'm back though. I should be okay. Are we good? I hope so. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. Give it a second. Let me delete the VOD that it probably made real fast. Hold on. Because I don't think we need the opening, basically. It was me just kind of yapping on already. So give it 1 second and we should be good to go. So sorry about that. OBS is just a pain in my side for some reason. It has to be a disappointment sometimes. I don't know. It didn't even wait for like, cause you know when OBS crashes and, it gives you that like blue screen of, hey, streamer's having issues. Give it a second. It didn't even do that. OBS was just like, oh, I can no longer connect to your Twitch. And I'm thinking, why not? And what a mess. I'm gonna delete the previous VOD that was with it because we don't really need that. So let's delete it. Anyways, I guess that's enough yapping on my end. OBS really wants to try and be a pain in my side. I probably lost the few who are watching at the moment. I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully if you do come back, that we won't have a crash again. So, it makes me so upset. Anyways, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being understanding. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say if I'm being honest. I think we should probably get started before OBS decides to fucking crash again. What do we think? Alright. Oh, my mood's shot, man. I guess I'm tired. Oh, man. I wonder if streaming this early was a good idea. Give me a second, and we should be good to switch the screens here and play some Captive Curse. I got it working earlier. Give it a second in the music.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Where's the fucking game? There it is.
My desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do,
it takes forever for it to load.
Titled "How to Be a Detective." It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my
So this is Nancy.
A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
All right, so I don't know who's even watching at the moment. So I don't know who is watching this. But let me know if the audio's okay. There's a chance it might just be a teeny bit loud. So let me know, and I'd be more than happy to make any adjustments. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I always struggle with the audio at the beginning, but also because I know we're on a computer screen, or we're on like a TV screen per se, let me know if the look of it is alright. Like if you guys can see the text, if anyone can see anything. Give me a second, because I'm worried that when OBS crashed, it is not allowing me to see everything. I don't know why I think that. So I'm just worried, so give me 1 second to make sure everything is good to go. While I do that, I'll get the case file up and running here. I am so sorry about... Ugh. OBS had to crash at the worst time. I wasn't even 10 minutes in, and then OBS decided, you know what, it's time to cause some problems. So, oh well. So give me a second to make sure everything is good to go. And then you guys should let me know if the vocals or anything sounds good.
A fearsome monster has been stalking Castle Finster. Legend has it that once it is on the prowl, it won't return to the woods until it finds a new victim. A wealthy German investor, Marcus Bohm, has called me to Castle Finster to help him scare out the truth in this bizarre and terrifying case.
I'll be honest, I think this is probably one of Nancy's shortest, little case file tidbits, I think, in this entire franchise. I don't know why. It's so, small. I'm sorry, give me 1 more second. I'm having some issues still on my end. I guess we're coming in with some stuff. Scuff, not stuff. Scuff. I am so sorry. So give me 1 second, and we should be good to go. 1 sec here. Sorry, again, I'm double checking some stuff. OBS is not showing me everything for some reason, so I'm double checking some stuff before we get into this. So for those of you who are joining in and haven't seen the little tidbit there, we're basically going to Germany, and we are monster hunting. So it's our own version of Monster Hunter. You know what? I think we're good now. Fantastic. Sorry about the issues there. Okay, so my chatter, deleted, but thanks to OBS, but we're good. Light always works. Game working. I think everything is good to go. But again, let me know if any sound effects, any volume sound a bit strange. You guys know the drill. As you all know from the previous Nancy Drew games, that they always have a little fun little sketchbook, for each one, and it's basically a small synopsis of every game leading up to the current one. So you guys, for example, we have already played the Phantom of Venice. You guys have already seen this. Of course, there's no spoilers in these, so it's just to hype you up, I think, for the games. There's not really anything new, I think, related in the Nancy Drew game, or in this one.
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. You may occasionally see a question mark in the upper right corner of the top left.
This is like the simple stuff. There's not really anything terribly new in this one. So, I think, without further ado, I say, let's head on to Germany. And as you know, even though I may not be the best detective, I think it would be fun to try and stream all of these on Senior Detective. Will I be good at it? Probably not, but I do know this game quite intricately. I think I've played this one probably the most. I like this one a lot, but we'll see. Germany a long time ago. It's a monster. God, that snarl, jeez. Uh-oh. And now, present-day Germany. All right, so now we're us. Now we're Nancy.
Don't want to leave yet.
Let's see. So the further down this way is the forest, if I remember correctly. But for right now, because we're a senior detective, we don't really have a checklist.
That's done.
So that is our only little thing on the checklist. But for now, let's actually head into the castle itself. So let's ring the little doorbell.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
What?
What?
This is Nancy Drew. Please let me in.
This is Lucas. Please let me out.
What?
What? This is what you sound like when you say that. What?
Can I talk to someone
What?
else about coming in?
No. But if you can find the match, maybe I'll let you in.
All right.
Oh, Lucas, man. Okay, so we're supposed to find the similarities. Or, yeah, we're supposed to find, like, I believe the two that look similar to one another, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. There's, like, tiny, minuscule differences that you can't see right off the top. Like, for example, these two look the same, but the hair's different here. I think it's these two. From what I can see. The pants, the shoes. We're gonna get eaten. I think it's these. A little smiley face. I love it.
I got it.
Fantastic.
Okay, I solved it.
Nice job. Now for part 2 of your test.
Lucas!
You passed. Good job. Gotta go.
Nancy, sorry about Lucas. I'll have a little talk with him later. Come meet me in my study on the 2nd floor.
I think I need to turn down the music a little bit. Oh my gosh. I think I just need to turn everything down just a teeny bit. Let me turn down the music. Hold on. Just a teeny bit.
It's locked.
Everything's locked. Okay, we're good. All right. So, into the castle. Oh, hello? Hello?
I'll go away now.
Leave me alone. No! That's me. That's me. Knock on my door and I'm just like, no one's home. Okay. All right. And there's a nice little
I wonder what's down there. Hello?
little Timmy's down there. Hello. No. Why a bucket of water? I don't know. I just felt like it. Okay, I'll stop playing around. Okay. I'm trying to see. No one wants to come say
These are
hi.
pretty dull, but they might come in handy.
Might as well take them. Why not? All right. So, like I said, I know kind of what's going on in this game. I've played it plenty of times, but since you guys always seem to really enjoy Nancy Drew, I figured that this would be like perfect. So, let's see. Let's look around.
There must be a specific order to play these in.
Yeah, I can play these. I used to play the xylophone and auxiliary percussion, like in marching band and everything. Okay, I'll stop. No. Okay, my bad. Okay, so. Let's see. So I believe, one of the first things that we need to do in here, the guy who let us in after Lucas was trying to keep us out by solving those puzzles. Hello? Oh, yeah!
Hi, Ned. Sorry, the reception is a little bad here.
So when are you getting in? I've got the perfect romantic getaway plan for the two of us. Took a lot of work to put together, but it's gonna be worth it.
Well, there's been a hang-up. Sorry.
Of course there has. Does this mean I have to cancel our plans again?
Yes, but I promise I'll hurry home as soon as possible.
I've heard that one before.
I'm sorry I can't be more available, but I'm in the middle of something pretty important here.
Oh my god.
So what? I'll just hang out at home being bored? Nancy Drew, international sleuth, gets to go out adventuring, while Ned stays at home. Again.
I'm sorry you're not
drama
having a bad
fight.
time. If you're not having fun, then go out and have fun.
You know what? Forget that I even said anything. I can see that I'm not that important to you.
Oh,
So forget it.
Fine.
Fine.
That was not great.
that was really loud in my ear for some reason.
It's locked.
Oh no, that's another reason why I thought playing this game would be a lot of fun for you guys, was because you guys are here for the drama. And then this is the drama. That, like, there's drama in this game with Nancy and her boyfriend Ned. It's perfect. I thought that this would be a perfect, perfect combo for you guys to make fun of.
Gladys, do something.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hi! J-Cat, hello! Let me give you a proper shout out and everything. Hello! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid! I'm so sorry. I crashed earlier. OBS decided to crash like 10 minutes into my stream, and so it looks like it says I'm streaming for like 17 minutes. It's really been like 30 in a way. Just crashed like not even 10 minutes in. Let me give you a proper shout out here. J-Cat, what were you doing? Was it Nancy Drew? Were you playing some Nancy Drew? If not, what were you streaming and everything? You have the floor to talk about what you were doing. And hello, Raiders. I'm Alaska Bell. I am always here with OBS. I'm fighting OBS with my life. And so I am a retro futurism aesthetic VTuber who plays anything and everything. However, point and click adventures, mysteries are always my favorites, along with like rhythm games, and I do a lot of art on the side too. Like I just finished drawing my dad's birthday card, which is today, but they're out doing some stuff, but so I'll talk with my dad later. But I appreciate you stopping by. I had tech issues too. I don't know what it is lately, but OBS really just does not want me to stream. It crashed, and then for like a minute it wouldn't let me start streaming again. Like it couldn't connect with Twitch for some reason, and so then I had to X out of it again to then get back into OBS for it to finally work. It was nightmarish, and this is an unconventional time for me to stream, so it's been a teeny bit quiet, and after the crash it got very, very quiet. Just doing casual play of Silent Spy. Oh, fantastic. So does that mean you're a part of the speedrunning part of it too, if I remember correctly? But yeah, no, it's been forever since I played the Silent Spy. How'd it go? How was it? We are playing the Captive Curse. We just got off the phone with Ned, who's very upset that we accidentally ditched our anniversary. Nancy's the best girlfriend. We're all struggling a little bit, I think. So we're getting ready to go meet the guy who basically brought us back in after Lucas was like, I'm gonna have you solve all these puzzles to get inside. Oh, weird. I kept getting double audio, which took a while to fix. Still not sure how to fix it. I might have ways on to fix it. Was it just the audio, or was it everything? Like, was it your microphone having the audio? Was it the game having the double audio? I was having issues with that with my sound alerts, but I managed to fix that 100%. So it's fun. I forgot how much I enjoy it. Silent Spy is surprisingly very, very fun. Very. That swipe of his desk is my favorite animation in this entire game. That look of sheer panic on his face. I love Carl so much. This is Carl. Hello.
You must be Nancy, yes?
Hello.
That's right. I'm here to help you take care of the monster sightings.
Shh, shh. There is certainly no monster, Fraulein, and there have been no monster sightings. Everything is fine. There is no need for alarm. We have a huge monster problem here, literally and also figuratively. The monster is huge, and it is also huge problem. I need your help.
Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Talking so loudly. Who is listening in?
I am the Bürgermeister, Nancy. If I appear to be scared, how will everyone feel? The last thing I need is the castle newspaper picking up on how bad things are.
The castle has its own newspaper?
Of course. Doesn't yours?
I don't really live in a castle.
How do you protect yourself from peasant uprisings?
It's never
What?
really been an issue. Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
What? You want details? It's a monster. It is monstrous. Get rid of it, please. And thank you.
I don't know what it is with this game. This is one Captive Curse for some reason. I can't explain why, but it's one of my favorite games in the Nancy Drew series. I think half of it are the characters that you interact with. Carl is unintentionally hilarious. I love a bunch of the other ones who we'll meet soon, I promise, but Carl is just one of my, he just sticks in my brain rent free every now and then, and I'll make a quote of the poor dude. No idea, to be honest. Messed around with it for a while and it fixed itself. Oh, that's good, J-Cat. I'm sorry to hear you were having the audio issues, but I'm glad that you got them fixed. Hopefully the fixes stick around the next time that you go live and everything, so, OBS really just giving everybody problems lately. I don't know what it is. Also, no! Hold on. OBS crashed again. Hold on. Give it a second. Give it 1 second. God damn it. Oh no. Come on. Survive, please! I need OBS to live. I need it to survive! No! Heartless Shroom, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm about to crash. Hold on. Hold on. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's just oh no. Sorry, OBS is really giving me trouble right now. It keeps dropping down to 0 with its frames. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Good luck with your tech issues. Gotta get some homework done. No, it's okay. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the OBS issues. It is just, it wants to keep staying in the red for some reason, so I'm waiting for it to... I look over and I see I'm buffering on Twitch, and I'm just like, oh great, that means OBS is fucking dying, as it always does. But it hasn't been this bad in a while. But Heartless Shroom, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry you're coming in when I'm experiencing some issues, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you can stick around. Also, Narina, hello! I saw you right as OBS decided it's time to, make Aleska think I'm about to crash, so I'm so sorry about that. I hope you're doing well too, Narina, and Heartless Shroom, I don't know if you prefer to be called, one or the other, or both. I'll just stick with Heartless Shroom for now. Again, I appreciate the follow, and I hope you are doing well. Anyways, let's get back to the game now that OBS finally decided, you know what, well, we'll show her a little bit of mercy. Alright, so, we have a couple things that we can ask Carl about, so let's let's be caught up on what's happening with the monster sightings.
Can you catch me up on what's been happening with these monster sightings?
The castle is emptying out. I've never seen people be this nervous. You've got to get to the bottom of this quickly.
I like how we can immediately follow up with, oh, I like your lederhosen. If it helps, I don't see anything wrong with your stream. Well, it's fine now. It's in the green now, but like the past, like a few minutes ago, it kept going into the red and then dropping completely to 0 and then back to red and then 0, which means if it's 0, it means it's not catching it, if that makes sense. So now I'm probably, I want to say maybe a minute behind. So if you need to refresh the stream to catch up on things, go for it. If you need to refresh the stream, because I think I'm a full minute behind now. Or the stream itself is. So if you want to keep up to date, go for that. I am so sorry. All right.
What has happened with the monsters so far?
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things. Magda saw him out in the woods last week. She was out gathering herbs after a rainstorm. She drops her basket, and when she looked back up, she saw him standing there.
Oh.
She was sure she was going to get it, but the monster just walked away.
Where is Magda? Can I talk to her?
You can try, but good luck with that. She's bolted her door, and she hasn't come out since that night. Come to think of it, you should leave her alone.
But I have questions.
I just want to ask her a few questions.
I know exactly what you want to do, and I'm telling you that you need to leave her alone.
I love the way Carl talks so much.
Who's Lucas?
Lucas is the castle's other monster.
What do you mean?
He's the head of security's son, so he's always wandering around, meddling, talking, endlessly talking, chattering away about some inane thing. It never ends with that one.
That's me.
How could someone who knows so little talk so much? The talking is more annoying than all of the pranks.
That's me. I talk way too much. Look, you know what? Let's compliment your lederhosen. Why not?
I like your lederhosen.
Yes, get it out of your system now, Fräulein.
What do you mean?
No one likes lederhosen. Look at these. All of these straps and hooks and what have you. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on. Do you know how long it takes me to put these on in the morning? 9 minutes. And it's not like they look good. I look like a sad old Pinocchio.
Then why do you wear them?
It's part of Marcus's Bavarianization of the castle. He wants to give tourists a more authentic experience when they come here.
It sounds like you're not a fan of that idea.
I grew up here. I know authentic. If he wanted authentic, he should have come to me instead of stuffing the castle full of idiotic tourists. No offense to you and your fanny pack wearing, loud talking country people.
Damn.
It sounds like you don't like tourists.
We have no business having tourists here. It isn't right.
I mean, what do you get, like, a tour of when you go into just the castle? I mean, I've been on a tour in a castle before, but it was when I visited California. It was the Hearst Castle, but, I mean, that turned into a tourist attraction. I mean, no one was actively living there. But, like, what would you do in Castle Finster? Out as a tourist? I'm curious. I don't know.
Earlier, you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Fräulein, these are not dolls.
Okay, what are those items?
These are injection-molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars.
I need to use that for our, like, little figures in D&D. Injection molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars. Gotta love it.
Nope, still don't get it.
I love it.
Therefore, a fully immersive strategic map-inclusive campaign tabletop set I've built.
Okay, I know those words, but that is the extent of what I took away from that sentence.
You Americans would call it a game.
Oh, yes, we would call
I
it
think
that.
a lot of people would just call
But
that a
that is
game.
because in the rest of the world, games are not taken seriously. Here, we take games very seriously. Very seriously. That is why German board games are the best in the world.
They are?
Yes, they are. Just so you know, many of the most popular games throughout the world actually were created in Germany. And now I'm working on creating a new game.
He sounds so
When it is
excited.
done, it's going to turn the strategy world on its ear, which, now that I think about it, as an expression, does not make a great deal of sense.
Why's that?
Because why would it be on its ear? This is preposterous.
No, the other thing. Why is this game so important?
You'll have to see. Tell me you'll play. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty great so far. At least that is what I think. But you should be sure to tell me what you think. Don't be shy. I can always use constructive criticism.
Chat, do we want to play the board game? Do we want to play the board game? You know what? We'll play one game of it. Why not? Just so you guys can see some of the little details about it. Why not?
Sure, I'd love to.
Great! It's called Raid.
It's
The game is very
Raid
simple.
Shadow
It's just about
Legends?
using
No,
the
I'm
best
sorry. I'll
strategy
shut up.
and, of course, finding the coolest looking character. Ready?
I'll play blue if you play the other two colors.
Oh, excellent.
You know what? I will show some mercy and I'll do the easy one because this isn't fox and geese grading, but it can be a little bit depending on how you play and everything. So we'll do easy mode. And so, bro, we don't even have the chance to actually. Why haven't I played? Okay, so basically the rules, how it works is basically you get cards throughout the gameplay, and then based on the color that the card lands on, decides which, do you see, like, the different colors in the corners? It decides which one would win in that circumstance. So basically, you pick the card that has the most of the colors. So, for example, if we did have a fight on red, then we'd have to pick which one has the highest in the red and hope that it outbeats the other person. And if it does, then you get to move forward. If it doesn't, I think you move back, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played this one, but that's how it is. So, I'll get rid of this one. Oh, wait, no! I forgot! Oh!
Good game.
I already forgot to play the game. I just explained it, but I thought for some reason it was taking my card away for some reason, like a jackass. Like a dummy! Okay, so now it's my turn. So I am the blue, or the green. And then Carl is technically playing the other ones. Don't ignore me. I'm not playing. Forgot how to play already. So it's my turn to spin the wheels. So that means I move 3. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. So the stars mean, if I remember correctly, that you have to take one away? Is that how it is? I believe it takes it away. And then the heart one means that you gain a card, I think. Is that it? Hold on. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, squares with the star. Players pick a card from their hand to return to the deck, then follow action of the color of the square. Okay, so we'll get rid of this one. That's what I thought was happening, like a genius. So then I pick one of the two, and then I'll fight the purple. So then I have to choose the green, which one would outrank the green. So, let's see. So, because mine was an 8, theirs was a 3, that means I won it, so then I move forward to the next... Oh! How does it decide how long we move? Okay, anyways. So, back on green, I have nothing, so... So, because this one's 9. Oh, yeah, so... In the circles, here, I can show this a little better. It's hard to explain unless you actually see them. Okay, so, Do you see right above the, in the white circle right underneath the title? That is how many you move forward and how many you move back, I believe, depending on if you win or lose the match. So, like, if you won it, if I won with this, I believe that means I move forward 2, but if I lost with this card, then I move back 3, if I was the one who challenged it. So, it looks like it's yellow. Why not? So I won that, so then that means I believe he goes back 4? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay. So it is my turn yet again. What? No! Okay, if I remember correctly, if you land on a white square, you move to the next white square forward. If you hit a black square, then you move to the last black square, which mine put me back to the start. This is not a good start. This is not a good start to the game. All right. Okay, so it's my turn yet again. Just move freaking 1. Got it. Okay. So then I landed on blue, so that means I have to get a blue card. So I definitely won. I could have won, I think, with either of those. Alrighty. And then if you land on a heart, then you get an additional card. So then they were dealing with red. And since he won, then that means he moves forward. Damn, he moved forward a lot. I'm all the way back here! They're just facing off against each other. Hold on. Damn. I only have 2 cards. I am not doing well. We'll go with the one with the least amount of cards. And since I landed on the yellow... Oh, I feel like I wasted a card. So then that means I move forward 3? Yes, I move forward 3. Okay. And I believe purple means you get to steal someone else's card? I'll pick the purple yet again. I have the same exact card. I lost. No, so then that means I move back 3. Or 4? I thought it was 3. I don't know how to play this game, apparently. If I could make it, like, halfway through this board, I feel like that would be enough! Please! Why? You don't need that many cards, sir! Please, spare a card! Anyways, while we're doing this, I hope everyone is having a good weekend. Like I said, I had spread myself thin, unfortunately. So, I'm a little tired, and OBS has crashed almost twice now, but we're doing good, I think, otherwise. So if anyone wants to talk about their weekend, you guys are more than... I love the corn cannoneer is hilarious. If you guys want to talk about your weekend while we try and figure this out, I'll take that. So, hi dude, what's up? The good old stupidly difficult Nancy Drew games. This one's not that bad. Are we on yellow? I won't use my best card just yet. But dude, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. OBS, it's not Nancy Drew that's being difficult right now. It is OBS right now. It crashed once and almost crashed twice. Okay, so because that yellow one landed on the white, then it moves forward to the next white space. So that's what that one does. What do you mean I only get to move forward 1? Audacity. What a mess. The Golden Hunter. And I only move forward 2 with that. So a perfectly normal day dealing with OBS. Yeah, basically. God, can I please get a little lucky with my rolls? I would appreciate it. What is it, blue? I don't have any good blues. So then that means he moves forward 5? I think? Okay. My turn. Can I get more than just 1, please? Oh. Alright, so that's a yellow. Screw it. Oh, hell yeah. But, dude, I hope your weekend's going well. I know this is a very unconventional time for me, but I appreciate people stopping by. We are on the green. The corn cannoneer prevails. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. My turn. Okay, so then that means I take away a card, if I remember correctly. I guess I can spare taking one of those. I'll fight the yellow this go around, and so I need a yellow. So... Haha!
All right.
Surprise, Nancy is saying at something in this game. Okay, so it's yellow. I'm not even facing this one. You know, it's really bad when Carl is like beating the shit out of me and he's playing 2 roles at once. I'm in last. I'm by myself. Okay, so since he landed on the black, he has to go backwards to the next black's marker there. So I get a card, and so now we have blue that we have to fight with. So, what good blues do I have? I got 12. No! Just beat me. This is awful. This is awful. I'm not gonna let you win. I ain't let you win. Get out of here. Ha! Bitch, go back. Go back. Alright. Oh no. What have I got? Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks different! Hi, Lizzie! Hello, how are you doing? It's not even Yu-Gi-Oh! How are you doing, Lizzie? I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to show off this one. This is probably the only time we're gonna play this game. But do you see how many cards they have? And how little I have? Like, man. I'm really bad at this game. I put it on easy.
A win for Nancy Drew.
But we're playing the 24th game in the Nancy Drew series, The Captive Curse. It's one of my favorites, because there's drama. Lots of drama. Oh, they're gonna win. Oh! They didn't win. Haha, he's gotta go back 6 spaces. Doing alright. Just woke up. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care when you wake up. No judgments. I've fallen asleep late into the afternoons before. Not to worry. I mean, I have no idea where your time zone is. Because it's like 5 till 4 p.m. here. But I've been busy throughout the day. So this is like one of the few weekends I'm actually up. Like, I was up before 10, I think. So no judgment. Okay, so I'm on the red. I have no good reds. This is bad. I have a good red. Hang on. It's Eastern time. That's me! No, that's me! I'm also EST. But again, no judgment. I've fallen asleep. I've been asleep since, like... I've had weekends where I've fallen asleep for a long time, so no judgment here. Where I used to work night schedule and now second shift, I don't fall asleep till like 6 in the morning. Oh, jeez. That would mess you up something bad, though. I don't blame you for going to sleep, though. I had a friend who did that, too, who had a night shift kind of thing and then got into more of a daytime shift schedule, and she struggled a little bit, too, but it's a tie. So that means no one moves! Ugh. Anyways. Let's see. No one is winning this game. Are they? Is it purposely waiting for me to, like, get closer towards the end? Because I swear someone should have won by this point. Let's see. What have I got? I got an 11. Hell yeah, the corn cannoneer can't beat me. It was probably waiting for me to get close to the end. It's probably gonna show mercy. Mercy? Oh. Alright, let me take a sip here. Rubber banding, I guess. My turn. Oh, will I win this? Will I win this? Somehow I managed to get to the end. Do I have a good red? I do not. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh! It showed pity. I won.
Nice round. What did you think?
How the fuck did I win that? I was in last for the longest time. You know what? I liked it.
I loved it.
I liked it.
I knew it. I said to myself, Carl, this is the one. This is a game that's going to put you on the map. Here, take this for your trouble.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, shit. You gave me 13 money. I appreciate it.
Thanks. See you later.
Goodbye.
I fucking love Carl. I love the way he talks. How old is this game? I know you said it's the 24th Nancy Drew game. I did indeed say it was the 24th Nancy Drew game. Give me a sec. When did it come out? I feel like it came out when I was in late middle school. Let me see. Nancy Drew, the Captive Curse release date. If I can type. It came out June 28, 2011. So, that's where we were. Okay. So, now that we've done that, this is Carl's office, where we can do a couple things in here if I remember. Oh, I remember this.
Ooh,
Oh.
That's bad.
Look at that mess. I want you to put everything exactly the way it was.
Sorry. I will. It looks like I'll need to get the trays to their original levels.
Okay, so do you guys see the little lines that are right there? So basically, if I remember correctly, we have to match. So blue monster means that out of all of these, some of these characters are considered monsters, some are magic, and some are heroes. And then we have to put the right hero, magic, monster on the podium that matches the color, and that's like the weight of what it is. So like, for example, I'm just gonna go off the colors here. See how the color on this one is a 1? So, like, but then if I put something here, so it's just a weighing puzzle kind of game, if I remember correctly. So, how we can tell who's a monster, a hero, and a magic is through the game guide. So, yeah, we have strength, magic, health, wisdom, distance, forward and backward. Let's see. So, let's see. We have, like, the Donkey King, for example, is a hero. Undercover human king. I love it. So, the Donkey King is a hero.
That's weird. This character has something special drawn here.
Professor Sparrow has a little key there. And so, like, Professor Sparrow is a hero, whereas the Golden Hunter is magic. And this is actually kind of cool because all of them are based on, like, Grimm fairy tales characters. So, like, the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood, and then the Golden Hunter from the Gold Children. I think that's actually really cool. So, Rumpelstiltskin, R.S. Gold Thumb. I like it. So we have monster. A magician is the fairy here. The Corn Cannoneer is, of course, a hero. I love it. Let's see. The robber's a monster. Let's see. Placeholder, future card, design in progress. The magic looking glass from Snow White, the enchanted mirror, which is magic. Okay, so who have we got here? So we have magic, and then the robber's the monster. I think this one was magic. The sparrow was a hero. The Donkey King was a hero. The wolf was a monster. I think the sea hare was a hero. The Gold Hunter was a magician, and then a monster, if I remember correctly. Let me take one more look. Yeah, so we have monster, and then hero, magic, hero, monster, magic, monster, hero. Okay, so and then magic. Okay, so I was right. So now that we know who is a monster, a hero, and magic, now we have to figure out the weights based on the colors. So, yeah. The sailor pirate being a monster is throwing me off. Hey, humans can be monsters too. What do you mean? Okay, so let's see. Let me just put them where they need to be anyway. So the robber's a monster, the wolf is a monster, and the pirate's a monster. For magic, we have you, and who else is magic? You. There we go. And then last but not least, the heroes. And then we'll just go from there in terms of trying to get them together, like where they need to be. So, let's see. So if the monster is gold here, maybe we need to flip-flop the monsters? Oh, we're close. This one's close, but these two aren't. So maybe... Well, the green... Let's see.
Got it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what's that?
I'm a genius! I'm not gonna butcher German. I don't know German enough
I have to translate that.
Do I have a translator? I do not. I know you can get a translator. Anyways, thank you. Sorry about that, Carl. My bad. Oh. Hello.
This looks just like the picture in the raid guide. There must be something special about this painting.
Haha.
What a strange place to keep a key.
Honestly, it kind of works. I mean, no one would immediately suspect the picture where you're hiding stuff. So, all right. I don't think I'm missing anything else in here for the time being. We'll be back though, because we'll have to talk with Carl. If you actually know German, you can cheat, or do you still have to have Nancy herself translate it? I think for that note in particular, I think you can cheat that one. There's not really anything, I think, too important on it. Hello?
What did you do to Ned?
Hi, Frank.
I'm serious.
The Hardy
You better hope
Boys!
his brain is under warranty because you have broken it.
Oh no, is he really upset?
Nancy and
I've
Ned
never
had a
seen
fight
him this
earlier.
upset before. Joe's working overtime to cheer him up. I don't know exactly what's going on, but you might want to give him a call.
Reception
This
sucks
connection
here.
is awful. Give me a call when you've got a better line. Let me know what you're up to. Joe and I will keep an eye on Ned.
So,
Bye.
Catch you later.
So some of you may not know this, because it seems like some of you have come in a little later. Nancy and Ned had a fight at the beginning of the game. They had a pretty nasty fight, because Nancy is in Germany, and it's her I think it's her anniversary today, or some kind of important dinner that she just completely forgot to let Ned know, like, hey, I'm going to Germany, can we reschedule? So poor Ned was like, oh, I got these reservations and everything, and Nancy's like, well, there's been a hang-up, I'm sorry, and Ned was like, are you kidding me right now? So, drama! Oh, this game is so dumb. I love it. So I'm here for the drama. Oh, man.
It looks like I need to match the glass pattern, but I don't have all of the pieces.
Damn. Okay. I do like these kinds of puzzles. These are kind of fun. Rotate. Rotation. When your girlfriend cancels the date because there's a mystery to solve in Europe. Exactly. And Nancy calls it a hang-up. Oh, there's been a bit of a hang-up. I'm sorry. A brief history of Castle Finster. This is actually, I think this might actually be important in terms of lore stuff. So why not read just a little bit of this? Let's see. Construction began on the castle in 1436, but it was Friar Amsel, the third owner, who was responsible for the castle's completion. He had purchased the incomplete property with the intent of making it into an ancestral seat that would be passed down through the family. Sadly, of his 4 children, only his daughter, Elsie, survived. Is it Elsie? It's not Else, right? Elsie survived past childhood before suffering an early tragic death herself. Oh no! At the hour of her death, the hands of her beloved cuckoo clock mysteriously stopped. Devastated by her loss, the Baron became a recluse, in his own castle from that moment on. Upon his death years later, the castle was sold to another lord and has changed hands a few times since, but continues as a privately owned residence and entirely self-sustained community today. The clock, which became a special symbol for the castle, remained on display until 1894 when it was damaged beyond repair. No! Though her time in the castle was brief, Elsie left behind a lasting legacy. It was her feminine touch that transformed the cold stone interior into something grander. Proud of her region's heritage and traditions, she wished to showcase the talents of local craftsmen and artisans by furnishing the castle with their work. Many of the original pieces purchased by Elsie are still on display, along with more recent acquisitions, such as an intricate glockenspiel, decadent velveteen hangings, and stained glass windows. The largest, nearly 20 feet tall. Damn. Even today, Castle Finster continues the tradition of supporting and displaying local crafts. After the original glass-blowing facility and its subpar safety measures accidentally burned down in 1923, a new, updated glass hot shop was built to maintain the tradition. The new studio even allows residents and visitors to watch as glass artisans work on commissioned pieces. That's pretty cool, I like that. From Elsie to present day, the castle community remains proud of their unique heritage and culture, and gladly put it on display for all of the world to enjoy. Okay, so glass blowing is cool here. I like that. I like that very much. So, yeah, I think the castle looks pretty cool. There's like a lot of intricate designs in this castle. A lot of nice little sitting areas. It's pretty big. But not too bad. To where we missed something. Oh. Yeah, I'll just take something out of the stained glass window, sure. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll just take that. Bye. What else have we got here? It's a castle. Okay. I would get lost so bad. It's actually not too bad. It looks worse than it actually is. At least the parts that they let you explore. What is this title? Malevolent monster may manufacture mob mentality. What a title! Okay, so this is the castle's newspaper, the Castle Crier. I love that it's in English for us. It's perfect. A monstrous terror is, I won't read too much of this. Community poll. Do you believe the monster is real? 89% say yes, 8% say no, and 3% say undecided. Okay, so a lot of people believe in the monster in this castle. German vocabulary bite. This week, the solar system. So, Die Sun, Comet, Mond, Planet der Stern? I don't know German. I'm not gonna pronounce that. I don't want to mess it up. Oh. Hello. Hi. She's just sitting in a corner all by herself. What are you doing here?
Nancy Drew, is it?
Oh.
I understand you and I have much in common.
I'm not so sure. I don't believe we've met officially.
Meet officially? What? With papers and a stamp? What is this? Meet officially? Silliness. I am Renate, officially, and you are Nancy, officially. Is that official enough for you? Should I invite a third party to witness the exchange, maybe?
No, that's all right. What did you mean when you said we have a lot in common?
Perhaps I'm wrong about that. You are here for the monster, yes?
Oh my gosh. I also love Renate. I love the characters in this game specifically. I think they're hilarious. Renate's so flippin' sassy. I love it.
Monster? What monster?
Good try. But I don't buy it.
Damn.
Let me tell you what I know. You're here for the monster. Now I tell you something you don't know. This monster? He's here for you.
Oh.
What makes you so sure of that?
I'm a storyteller, Nancy. I deal in fate and tragedy. And when a young girl suddenly finds herself called to a monster's lair, it is always the first breath of a tragedy. I should know. Leave while you still can, Nancy.
I'm not going to do that.
I didn't think that you would. You're part of this story now.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Nancy's voice is giving me flashbacks to my childhood, because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the BA of Rouge from Sonic Adventure 2. Lizzie, funny you should mention that. You are actually correct in that. That is indeed Lonnie Minella, who voiced Rouge in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes. So you are correct. Voiced in a lot of other games. But yeah, Nancy is played by Lonnie Minella since the first game that came out in 1998 to 2015. And then they switched up the voice actress for the 33rd game in the series, onward, to Brittany Cox, who voices like Fischl in Genshin Impact and stuff like that. So yeah, you are correct. So, fun fact with voice actor fun fact. Let's see.
What did you mean when you said I was part of the story now?
You'll figure it out.
I think you're just trying to scare me.
And if I am, is that such a bad thing? You have good reason to be afraid.
Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
Threatening you? No. No, I'm not threatening you, Nancy.
It sounds like a threat. Let's see.
Have you heard much about this monster?
Let me tell you a story a friend told me.
Oh.
She stayed here with her family a long time ago when she was a young girl. Back then, the woods outside the castle walls were a very dangerous place, especially for a little girl. That's why her father told her she was never going to the woods alone. This little girl? She had a small red scarf that came all the way from India. It had a parade of gold-stitched elephants, all walking in a line. She was very proud of it, and how far it had traveled just to belong to her. One day, when she was playing in the field, a gust of wind carried the scarf deep into the woods. When the girl's older sister saw her walk into the forest, she tried to stop her, but it was too late. She couldn't catch up. 2 girls went out into the woods. One came back.
What happened?
There were monsters in the woods that night.
Gosh, that's sad.
What kind of monsters?
Does it matter what kind? That girl never came home, never saw her family, her friends ever again. Who cares what name, what kind of monster it was? That means nothing.
Damn.
The story about the girl.
She sounded
Who
angry
is this
in that.
friend who told it to you?
You wouldn't know her.
I'm just curious. Is she your age? Is she from here?
Why won't it matter to you? Leave it alone.
Okay, fine, I'll leave it alone. But why are you here then? Oh hell yeah, I knew that tone was hitting that nostalgia bone. Yeah, Lizzie, I know. Because I played more Nancy Drew and everything, it didn't really process until, like, I replayed Sonic Heroes after playing some Nancy Drew games when I was way younger, and I was like, wait a second! Rouge is Nancy! So I thought that was fun. Yeah, Sona, we're playing Nancy Drew. She's in Germany! Are we listening to a German fairy tale? Well, this is Renata. She is a storyteller, and so she was telling us a story about the woods nearby this very castle. And so about a girl who went into the woods to get her scarf back, and her older sister tried and come after her, and one sister came out of the forest that night. So it's just very sad. It was a very German grandmother. I love Renata. She's so flippin' sassy. She's great. Also, Sona, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're well, and I hope your weekend's going fantastic.
Why are you here?
I'm a traveler, much like you. I see the world, I tell stories.
But why are you here now?
I do not know yet. If our time together is a comedy, then I was brought here by coincidence. If our time is a tragedy, then it must be fate.
That always hit home to me. I don't know why. She makes some fun little one-liners.
How well do you know Carl?
Him? I know him as well as anyone can, I guess.
What do you mean?
The way he locks himself up in the castle. He never leaves. He's hiding from the world. Why do you think he's doing that?
I don't know.
Me either. What are the chances that the reason is a happy one?
Probably not great.
Right.
Damn. Aw. So Carl was the guy that we played the board game with, the one with the lederhosen.
Where are your favorite places to visit?
The places with the best food. The people in the north are dull as mud through dirty spectacles, but they make a knockwurst and apple fritter that will take up residence in your soul.
Damn.
Oh, and in the Black Forest they make cakes. These chocolate cakes with cherries and cream. Oh, what I would give for one right now. There is nothing like having a full belly and taking a nap near a fire.
She's me!
Does sound nice.
It is. Sweet food is my one true weakness in this world. It isn't great for the old teeth. It makes me fall fast asleep. But those are small prices to pay. Oh, all this talk has made me hungry.
We gotta get her a cake stat. She deserves it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. She's like, oh, I love this cake. Oh, this talk is making me hungry. I love sweet foods and blah, blah, blah. Oh, bye-bye. Bye. I love these games. It's great. It's fantastic. Okay, so we've met like half the cast at this point. So we've met Renata, we've met Carl, and we met Lucas through voice only. So we gotta find Lucas too. I'm already suspecting this lady was one of the 2 girls in the story, the one who survived, quote unquote. Yeah, she definitely sounded really passionate about it for sure. Oh! Hello. Least brutal German bedtime story be like. Fake German. She didn't say that Berlin was a terrible place to go. Listen, I think they try to avoid saying too. Well, they don't really avoid saying too much about stuff. But like, we're not in Berlin. We're in Castle Finster right now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, so are you the one who tried to keep me out of the castle?
Probably. I've been known to do things like that. I'm Lucas.
Hi, Lucas.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Hello, Nancy Drew. Do you want to play Monster?
Oh, do you guys want to see another game, or do you guys want to like, do you guys want to see another game, or do you guys want to just skip that for now? Let me know. Every German I have ever talked to hates Berlin with a passion. Lucas jump scare. Nice lederhosen. Actually, funny enough, we can, Carl also has lederhosen, and Nancy was like, oh, I like your lederhosen, and Carl was like, yes, get it out of your system. And it's like, no one likes lederhosen. I'm forced to wear this for work. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on, and I'm like, he's so quotable.
Nice weather.
Oh my god, hello!
What conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
Is it mediocre? Is that how it's pronounced? Mediocre? Did I pronounce that right? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I'm a chatterbox, but I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. But yeah, I don't know if you came here because it's Nancy Drew, or for any, if you saw my models chilling out somewhere on Twitch. I appreciate the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. Yeah, that's it. Medio's also fine if it's easier. Whichever one you prefer, I am fine with saying either or, whichever makes you more comfortable. But yeah, I might interchange the two, to be honest, but mediocre sounds really cool. I like it. I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend's going well. Let's see. If it's a game, gotta let us gamble. Okay, sure. Yeah, we can look at the game. Why not?
Okay, what's that?
The best game ever. I just got it. It's really pretty awesome. Let's play a round. We'll play 2 rounds, and the win goes to the
shit,
farmer
I forgot
who
the
has most live cows
exposition.
remaining at the end. This time, I'll be the farmer, and you will be the monster. As a farmer, I'll place all of my cows on the board.
Oh, I forgot there was a tutorial for this game. I don't know why it...
Then you get to choose 3 cows to
I'm
become
not
secret
gonna question.
monsters. Then you're ready. Start the round.
Okay, so basically I have to pick which cows, are the monster, basically. I get to pick 3, and then when I do, then, I can
Choose
go
a
in.
cow to kill in any pasture connected to one of your monsters.
I'll kill this one.
Once a cow is dead, you'll need to move any scared cows or monsters in adjoining pastures to a new location.
I will move you there, I'll move you there, and I'll move you right there.
Then I'll guess which of my cows is your hidden monster. Once I'm done, it's back to you to make another kill. Be careful, because if no live cows are connected to a live monster, you'll have to skip your turn, and I'll get to guess again.
Okay, so this is still the tutorial, but let us gamble with channel points on if you win. Oh no! I did pick senior detective, so that'll be interesting. Let's see. We'll kill this one. Alright, so I will put you there, I'll put you there, and I'll move you here. Oh, okay, so we got a
Guessed
monster.
correctly. One of your monsters will be killed, and I can either choose to guess again or pass. We'll continue taking turns until either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead.
Okay, the tutorial. I started to get a strategy for this game, but it fell out recently. No! Oh no! I haven't seen if senior changes the difficulty here yet. I don't know, actually, to be honest. So you do know the captive curse then. Okay, fantastic. Lucas is... What? Oh, we changed the color. We changed my color. Lucas is smarter on senior mode. I figured the AI was a little bit better on here, but hey, you never know. At least, you know what? If I lose, it'll make the game quicker. Why not? Why did I move my fucking monster there? No! Okay, well, this is bad. We'll just keep them all together. This is gonna be interesting. I'll move you there. Damn, I'm not doing so hot, am I? Okay, so then we'll whoop. A whoop. Maybe I'll put you there, and then maybe I'll put you there, and I'm gonna die. Fantastic.
Then the round is over, and we switch roles. You'll be the farmer, and I'll be the monster. The second round is over when either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead, making the farmer with the most survivors the winner. Let's play.
Oh, we're just gonna pick easy, just to see how quick this will go. Also, just as a heads up, I know you guys won't do this, but just as a heads up, I am playing these games for an audience. Not everyone knows the Nancy Drew games, so I try my best not to include any spoilers in the games or anything, so make sure, if we do talk about it, that there's, like, no spoilers about, you know, who the culprits are or anything. This is blind for a lot of people, but for those of you who don't know the game, you are welcome to... Ooh, look at this pattern. You guys are welcome to, kind of guess who the culprit might be or anything. I'm not sure if I like this color or the mint chocolate chip more. I know! I like this one a lot too. I love the blue on it. The best strategy is to try and frame as many cows as you can. I knew that at the very least, but then when you start forgetting how many cows there are or the placement of them, then you're just like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, we'll just try and make this quick. Look how many cows I can kill. This will be glorious. Look how many are scared. It's Lucas, no doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my mind. Thank you for the warning. I will neither confirm nor deny anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have a couple. I have quite a few followers who some didn't even know that the Nancy Drew games even existed, and so I'm gonna try and play all of them eventually, I think, in this game. Or on this channel, I should say. So I always try and let chat decide who they think the culprits are or anything, so that way it's just a fun little game for them to see how people are right. It's kind of funny because they've been on it. Chat has been on it when it comes to guessing it. Like when we played Phantom of Venice, it was like so I can spoil Phantom of Venice because we already talked about that. But when the culprit like showed their face, immediately chat was like, "It's this person, not a doubt," and they were right. And I had to sit there and be like, "Oh, you guys think it's this one?" Ha ha ha. I was like, damn, you guys are so smart. Oh my gosh. Anyone who makes you play a board game upon meeting the first time is a monster. Carl did that too! We played Raid. I am guilty of being like, let's play a game. Games are fun. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's see how many we can nab here. We'll put you there. We'll move you here, and then we'll move you there, and I'm probably gonna get caught. It'll be fine, though. Okay, so I will move you here. I'll move you there. I'll move you there. I'll move you there, and then I'll move you there. Clearly Lucas is the culprit. No kid would wear lederhosen willingly if they weren't scheming. Well, actually, I think the owner of the castle, I think his name was Marcus or something, wants to turn Castle Finster into a tourist attraction, and so he's making like every resident living there wear stuff like that for tourism purposes. At least the employees. I don't know why Lucas wears one, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why they make Lucas wear one. I know he's the son of the security, but, like, why would the son of the security do that, right? Why would he live there? Right? I'm going crazy. I'm gonna put you right there. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, hell yeah! He accidentally killed another cow! Should make the guests wear them. You know what? You're right. You should say that louder for those in the back. He's gonna know for sure. Oh, haha. Ha ha ha. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. Oh, I forgot that I got this one. Okay. I'm doing pretty well, I think. All things considered. All things considered, I think I'm doing pretty well. Alright, now where's everyone gonna go? There's so much dead cattle. Oh my god, there is one cow left. He killed the wrong cow! Hell yeah, he left with 0 cows. Should make the, let's see, so much dead cattle. Sounds like my state. Alright, move the cows. Let's see. Now, I'm terrible at guessing. Well, let's see. I'm gonna say... Yeah. Okay, so... Lucas! Lucas! Seriously? I thought you said he was smarter in senior mode. Okay. I'm gonna guess this one. No. Why is it always my second guesses? It's you. Okay, I will pass. Oh god, I got a 50-50 shot here. Bro, where did you move? There's no kills available on either of these. No kills available. Well, I wonder what it is.
Here you go.
Should I pick a set?
Yes?
Yes. Let's go. Well, we gotta go with the corn guy.
It's a card for that game that Carl is always playing. They're pretty cool, actually. I have a bunch. I'll give you some, if you can beat me at Monster.
I think I'll be okay. Let's see. What do you know about the monster that's been terrorizing the castle, kid?
What do you know about the monster that's been terrorizing the castle?
I heard that it's a forest yeti.
What's that?
What is that?
It's the saddest and most terrible of the monsters. It lives alone in a big cave usually, and it gets so hungry that he thinks he's going to die. But he doesn't want to eat because he has to eat people, and he doesn't like to kill people. So he tries to eat vegetables, but they make him sick. But one day, he can't wait anymore, and he runs into the town, and he grabs up a whole bunch of people and eats them all, and he goes back to his cave. And he's so sad about all of the people he's killed that you can hear him crying and howling for miles.
Lucas!
Sounds kind of like that.
That was Carl. I reckon it's a yeti that lives in the forest. A forest yeti, if you will. Speaking of Carl.
Why are you always pranking Carl?
I tried with everyone else, but they're not good at noticing. Carl is, though. He notices everything and gets all crazy and red when you mess with him. Have you seen all of the cool stuff he has in his office? When I get to use it, I'm going to build a small version of the castle with all the secret passages.
Secret passages?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are the secret passages?
Oh.
Where do they go?
I can't tell you. They're secrets. Plus, there are a few places here that I'm the only one who knows where they go.
Well, I am Nancy Drew, so I am going to figure that out eventually. Sona, there's your... Sona, you said that... I forgot about this prompt. You said, that you thought Lucas was the one. Nancy can just outright confront him right here and now. I think you're the one behind the monster sightings. Fantastic. Why not?
I think you're the one behind the monster sightings.
My lawyer has advised me not to answer that question.
Told you. Sona, I love it.
You're what?
Isn't that what everyone says on all of those TV shows? My lawyer. I need a lawyer. I ain't talking without my lawyer.
That's TV, not real life.
I plead the fifth.
You're not answering my question.
And I ain't
That
gonna
wasn't
do it,
even a
see?
question.
Not till you get me a real Class A briefcase jockey. That sounded good, right?
Honestly, kind of, yeah, that was pretty funny. Nancy's like, you're not answering my question, but girl, you literally just accused him of being the one behind the monster sightings. That wasn't even a question. That was a full-on statement. Let's see.
Aren't you worried about getting in trouble with Carl?
Oh, Carl can't catch me. That's just how it is. Carl couldn't catch a cold that was looking for him. He couldn't catch a ball if you glued it to his hand. He couldn't catch an acorn if he was the ground. I can continue if you'd like.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, go ahead.
He couldn't catch a thing if he was a different thing. I really didn't expect you to say yes.
I love Lucas, man. He's out here, like, bashing Carl, and then we're like, yeah, you can continue with the bashing, and he's like, oh, I don't know, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Have you always lived here?
Yep, the whole time. My dad's the head of security here, so I know pretty much everything there is to know about everyone here. Most of it's boring, but not all of it.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you, I'd get in trouble. But it's bad.
Oh.
My dad says all castles have bloody histories because they're built by greedy men. He says us a lot.
I mean, he's not... Your dad's not wrong, though. He's not. Let's see.
What does he say about the history of this castle?
I can't tell you. Also, I don't really know.
Have you seen the monster? Pick that option and immediately the credits roll. We got him! Nancy's like, we got him.
Have you seen the monster?
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I saw something. I don't know what it was.
Where?
Down in the passageways. It was awful.
Passageways?
What did you see?
Probably a monster.
What did you see? What passages? What?
What do you think of all the tourists who come here?
They're so boring. Every group says the same thing, no matter when they come. They all make the same stupid jokes, and I always have to pretend to be amused.
No one likes tourists here.
What do you know about Renata?
She's not so great. My dad says she's lucky that they let her come here. She has a reputation.
What kind of reputation?
I don't know. She steals or something.
Steals?
No one here trusts her, and she's always trying to boss me around, stopping me from doing anything fun.
How so? Does she stop you from bugging Carl?
She's just in the way. I don't like her.
I mean, she might be getting in the way of the pranks, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye.
Just a kid being a kid, man. I love it. Alright, so we met Carl, Renata, Lucas. There's one more character that we meet. It's in here. Das Monster. What is this? What is this? Oh my god, you guys... Oh, chat, we can get a souvenir! Do you guys want a monster bobblehead? Do you get... What does it mean, German versus British? Monster growls efficiently. Growls sternly. Growls reflectively. The monster growls quite well. Monster growls matter-of-factly. Wait, how... Then what does it mean when it's in English? The monster growls angrily. Thoughtfully. The subtitles are different. He growls sharply in this one. He growls archly. I don't know about you, but I think I like the growls quite well better than archly. Monster growls casually. Take that and give it to your boyfriend to apologize for canceling the date last second. Monsters. What and why? Look, doppelganger. For those of you who don't know, who are here just for the Nancy Drew, yesterday we were playing Urban Myth Disillusion Center, and the urban myth that we're challenging in the current chapter is actually a doppelganger. Literally meaning double goer. This creature is an exact physical double of a living person. Of the two, one is believed to be evil and the other good. Coming face to face with your doppelganger is seen as an omen of warning of impending doom. I love it. I love it. Reference! Exactly. Alright, chat. I'll have to let you guys pick souvenirs. 60?! I mean, it is made of glass. Chat, we only have 33 euros right now. What do we want? We can get more, too. We can get more euros as well. Why is that funny? Grimm's baddies? Wait, I'm gonna have to read this. That, with all the references of baddies yesterday, this made this hilarious. Oh my god. No story is complete without a villain. In Grimm's fairy tales, villains tend to fall into one of three categories: monster, social misfit, or stepmother. I don't know if I've read this one. These characters sent the heroes of the stories through the ringer in their attempts to rid themselves of the heroes for good, and the baddest of the bad were truly awful. In tales featuring children, you could always count on at least one wicked parent. Interestingly, the villains the children would face in the outside world would usually be the same gender as the wicked parent at home. If the dad was evil, the kids would face down an ogre or a robber. If the mother or stepmother was wicked, the children would invariably be facing a witch. I don't know if I've noticed that before. The monster category contains one of the most recognizable fairy tale villains of all time, the wolf from Little Red Cap, also known as Little Red Riding Hood. This notorious scourge of Pleasant walks to grandmother's house. What? This notorious scourge of Pleasant walks to grandmother's house has been frightening children for generations, but he's not the only monster lurking in the pages of these tales. Heroes and heroines often found themselves facing both real and imaginary monsters during their trials, from bears and foxes to trolls and giants. While the first villain category contains actual monsters, the second category consists of the social misfits. These everyday humans, typically male, have left behind law-abiding ways. While neither supernatural nor outwardly terrifying, robbers, brigands, and raiders never fail to cause their fair share of distress to the heroes and heroines. It's the final category that strikes the most fear into the residents of fairy tale worlds. The stepmothers, bum bum bum, and witches. This band of malevolent miscreants is as deadly as it is deceptive. The villains of this group make up a good portion of the top 10 most well-known villains lists, including the not-so-charming ladies from Little Snow White, Cinderella, and Hansel and Gretel. Each tale serves as dire warning, with the villains playing an integral role in getting across the story's true message, from Don't Talk to Strangers from Little Red Cap, to Greed Will Get You Nothing in the End, The Fisherman and His Wife. Oh, I know that one. Fairy tales and their dark villains offer endless amounts of wisdom for those who live to tell the tale. That's hilarious. Let's see. Oh, A Speck of Ham. Did you guys see this book? A Speck of Ham. Sassy Stuttgart? I don't know. What did that say? Jasmine Beethoven? Jasmine Beethoven. Oh, what is this? Oh, we can get cake in there. Fantastic. Oh, God, hello. Hi.
Guten Abend, Frau. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie... Oh, do I speak German? No,
Hi.
sorry.
No. I am the one to apologize. Carl, the Burgermeister,
She was
is
just
supposed
staring
to tell
at
me a
me.
little bit about each guest, like the language you speak and where you're from. This way I can have everything prepared for your stay. But again, he has not done this correctly. I'm Anya, the Castellan. I'm in charge of guest services. I'm here to help you with anything you need during your stay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy Drew.
Hi,
Pleased
Anya.
to make your acquaintance, Miss Drew. You sure picked an interesting week to visit. You must have a strong heart.
What do you mean?
What, you don't know? Then it's nothing.
It must be something, or you wouldn't have said anything.
The castle's worked up in a panic right now, so I have to warn you that your visit here may not be the world-class experience we aim to provide. But I will do my best to make sure that your visit is a happy and safe time for you.
Oh, thank you. Beethoven jazzed the ladies. Speck means ham. Oh, fantastic, Sona! A ham of ham! Yeah, Speck is like dry, cured ham. That's amazing. A ham of ham. Oh, alright.
Why is everyone a little spooked right now?
Oh, well, I suppose you'll find out about it anyway. I might as well be the one to fill you in. Mind you, don't get upset. Are you the easily frightened type?
Nah. We've played enough horror games in this channel. We should be fine.
No.
Good. You'd tell me if you were. There's nothing wrong with being scared.
I'm not. Promise.
Okay, good. But you do not need to worry about this, I see. How do you say this? There's a monster situation potentially taking shape.
So
A
casual.
monster situation?
Well, that's the buzz around the castle. You need background. This castle, has a history. Legend around here says that a monster lives in these woods. Once in a great while, he returns seeking a victim. People think that time is now.
Bum bum bum.
What makes everyone think the monster is coming here now?
As long as I've been here, people always pointed out signs of his return. Cows would go missing, flocks of sheep would disappear, claw marks would appear on the trees. Everyone would say, "Oh, the monster will be here soon!" But when he doesn't come, everyone calms down and forgets about the legend until strange things start happening again.
Are strange things happening now?
Yeah, but different this time.
How so?
The signs are the same, but everyone is reacting differently. It's spooky. I heard once that before a tsunami, all of the animals will run to a higher ground. They just know. That is what it is like this time. We all just know.
What do you guys think about this? Let's see.
Do you believe there's a monster on his way here?
What do you want me to say, Nancy? I can't answer anything like that at work.
Okay, I mean, I won't say anything.
Please, I won't tell anyone what you say.
I do. It's stupid, I know. But there is something terrible out there. I can just feel it. We all can. It's taken everything I've got to stay here through this.
Damn. How would you guys feel if your neighborhood, because obviously none of us live in a castle, but like if your neighborhood suddenly had monster sightings or something like that, how would you feel? Is rent cheaper because of it? I mean, I don't know. It's still a castle, but I don't know. It'd be like in Japan, where rent or housing prices go down significantly lower if something bad happened in the house or something like a murder or something like that, because I don't know why. Is it superstition reasons? I can't remember.
What can you tell me about the monster?
I don't know, Nancy. A lot of the older people here say they've seen it, but none of them will say what it looks like.
Why not?
Not sure. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they did, and they don't want to remember. But everyone will tell you about the strange things that have been going on.
True.
Like what?
Look, I could get into a lot of trouble for telling you things like this. Can you promise me that you won't tell anyone that I am telling you this stuff?
I promise. I will not utter a word.
I promise.
Okay. For the last little while, there have been these weird howls from the woods. The sound, it's no animal I've ever heard of, and it is definitely not human. It sounds, I don't know, frustrated? At night you can hear the thing. It's circling the castle, getting closer each time. It's terrible.
That's... Ooh. The way she worded that was very creepy. Going full Blair Witch, getting my camera, exploring the town, trying to find it, probably getting shot because I live in the South. No, Lizzie, no. It'd be great. Hey, I mean, we're going into at some point we're going to go into the forest, so, hey, what are you going to do? Kick that map right into a lake, baby. More likely than not, it's just some neighbor's kid eating cats. What? Why did you write that so casually in the chat? What? Sona? I was reading that normally, and then it was like I saw neighbor's kid eating cats, and my brain just short-circuited for a second there. What? What have we got?
What do the people who live here think about the monster?
I don't know, it's been a weird day.
People have stopped talking about
Sona, it has.
Those who can have skipped town. Those of us who really live here, let's just say you're not going to be finding many open doors on a night like tonight. People are scared.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, like, leave us alone or stuff like that. Who can we talk?
This monster, does anyone know why it's supposed to be here?
Legend says he comes from the forest whenever the girl in the necklace walks the castle halls, and he will stop at nothing to steal her away into the woods.
The necklace?
Then what happens?
No one knows, but these girls, they are never seen again. None of them.
Let's see. So, no more about the monster. Let's ask her what she thinks about the other people.
What do you think of Renata?
I love her stories. Sometimes when she comes, the two of us stay up until the sun comes up, just chattering away about this and that. You ask me, her reputation is completely undeserved.
Second time we've heard about the reputation.
It's difficult to explain exactly. A lot of people say that wherever she goes, bad fortune follows.
Do you think that?
Not really. But she does always have peculiar timing. Come to think of it, whenever the castle gets to talking about the monster, she's not far behind.
Really? Do you think she has something to do with the monster sightings?
I'd be surprised. But then again, no, never mind. It's nothing.
What?
Okay, I shouldn't be telling you this.
You shouldn't be telling us a lot of stuff.
And again, everyone was all worked up about the monster, and she told the stories that scared everyone who listened half to death. So later that night, when everyone was locked in their houses with the windows shut tight, I caught her snooping around the castle.
What was she doing?
That's just the thing. I couldn't figure it out. She didn't come back for a long time after that. Actually, that was the last we heard of the monster for a while, too.
I see.
Can you tell me a little about Lucas?
Has he been bothering you? Be honest now.
No, we literally just played a game with him.
No, I'm just curious.
He's my nephew.
Oh.
His father's the head of security here, so Lucas has pretty much got the run of the place. Although, that goes to his head now and again. Don't let him pester you too much now, and let me know if he's bothering you.
Will do.
He's got too much energy for sure, and he's a little too smart for his own good, but a good kid still.
Has Lucas always been such a prankster?
Ugh, unfortunately, yes. I swear he was trying to trick us before he said his first word. Even as a baby, he had this glint in his eye like he was up to something. It was less cute than you'd imagine, actually.
Why does he seem to target Carl?
I know. You are thinking I condone it. I don't. Lucas's father is always so busy running security. Honestly, I think that Lucas is a little lonely these days. He doesn't have a lot of friends at school, from what I can tell. He must like the attention. That being said, I think most of these so-called pranks are Carl's doing.
She doesn't
What do
like
you mean?
Carl.
The way he blunders through life, it's not surprising that he always thinks he's the victim of some practical joke. He's the victim of a joke, all right, but it's more cosmic than practical.
Damn! Imagine beefing with your child nephew. Could you imagine? I don't think she's beefing with them, but Carl's beefing with a child right now. Oh my god, all the pranks, man. He doesn't seem happy with Lucas, and Lucas is like, hey, he responds to all my pranks. I'm gonna prank him more.
What do you think of Carl?
I think that Carl has been placed on this planet to test my patience.
So you two don't get along, I take it.
That's a quote.
The fact that man got elected makes me wish we were back in the days when you had to pull a sword out of a stone, or a lake, or something to assume power. He'd never be able to figure it out. Too many steps, what with the pulling, and then the not dropping it, and then the remembering to tell people about what happened.
Do people around here trust Carl?
Apparently enough do. He's still got the job.
Damn. You mentioned a while ago that you were the Castellan. What is that?
What's a Castellan?
I'm in charge of the overall guest
Lizzie,
experience
please.
here. Carl, who you may have met earlier, is the Burgermeister, sort of like the mayor. Or, I mean, that's what he would really be if he actually did any work. I'm sorry, that wasn't really appropriate. Long day.
Long day. I've been there. I feel that. Lizzie, please. That's great.
So, how did you get such a cool job?
I get asked
Amazing.
that all the time. It's really fun here and pretty competitive. I got my job by working my way up and managing smaller households and attractions in the area. Then one day there was an opening. I turned in my resume and crossed my fingers.
You gotta remember this game came out in 2011, so...
You've got some great stuff in here. Is any of it for sale?
Of course. This shop is very popular with tourists. Most everything is for sale. You'll find the prices listed.
I'd like to buy some souvenirs, but I'm low on money. Any idea how I could make more?
People are always dropping coins around the castle. Oh, and Carl has been offering to pay for people's help on that silly game of his.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did get paid for that.
Thanks, see you later.
Bye, Nancy.
I was 13 in 2011. Got him old. It's like that kid from Vine or TikTok or something. It's like this little kid who's going, I am old. And like the person holding the camera is like, well, how old are you? And the kid just who's like 6 or something, goes, 16! I'm a grandmother. I quote that all the time. I think about it all the time. All right. Chat. Do we want a mug? Oh, do we want a doll of the monster? It's 49 euros. Oh, God. And then we got the bobbleheads over here. Oh, my gosh. Chat, by the end of the playthrough, we need to at least buy one thing from the shop. We got to figure out what we want ahead of time so we can make money for it. So we can get the glass animal. We can get postcards. There's some postcards. There's one of the Finster, Castle Finster. Let's see, what else is there? Ooh. I came to see the creature and all I got was this lousy t-shirt! Oh, yes. I would wear that unironically. Wasn't that in the show, or in the shop, in her interactive shop at one point? The Art of Glass. Oh, what is that?
Huh? I wonder what this says. Maybe the pictures will help me figure out how to crack this code.
Olive Q Ladunkayan. I don't know. Let's see. Oh god, I'm older than Lizzie. You poor soul! Lizzie, leave him alone! Literally 2 feet in the grave. Leave ages alone. Let's see. Traditions run deep in Bavaria, from food to dress to arts. Bavarians take pride in their regional identity. Crafts and tales are passed down through generations, and festivals celebrating heritage are held annually. Glass blowing, one of the oldest traditional arts, is still practiced throughout the region today. Renowned for their beautiful designs and intricately etched crystal, today's glass blowers use technique and processes nearly identical to those first used in the region centuries ago. It starts with a basic mixture of sand, lime, and soda placed in a furnace and heated to around 1600 degrees Celsius. The sand mixture becomes molten glass under the high heat, ready to be worked by the glass blower. Collecting some of the liquid glass on the end of their long blowpipe and pulling it from the furnace, the glass blower must work quickly to shape the red-hot glass into its final form. During shaping, the glass cools rapidly and must be placed frequently into the furnace to reheat it. During the shaping process, additional ornaments like handles, borders, or colors are often worked into the piece. Pre-colored glass fragments can be used to add in colors, or the glass blower can combine different metal compounds with the sand mix that will result in multitudes of colors, from adding chromium for emerald greens to gold for luscious ruby reds. Once finished, the final piece is placed on an annular oven. This heat-regulated oven allows the glass to slowly cool at a regulated pace, which reduces stress in the glass, thereby making the entire piece structurally stronger. Depending on the size and thickness of the glass, the annuling process generally lasts anywhere from hours to days before the glass is ready to be removed from the oven. Along the glass route in southern Germany, visitors can tour numerous glassworks and smaller private workshops and see firsthand the magnificent pieces being made by the artisans who continue to practice the craft.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Nick!
What a
Hello!
lovely day.
I will hydrate in just a second.
But alas,
How are you
I need
doing?
hydration, so I must consume drink.
How are you doing? I hope your weekend's going well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Regional galleries, museums, and souvenir boutiques offer the final glass products for purchase, helping keep the tradition alive, supporting the local art community, and allowing others to bring home a piece of the magic. All right, fantastic. Okay, so we got a special code from that. I think Anya can tell us something about the glass
Nancy,
blowing.
what happened? You look very sad.
I didn't even leave the shop! What do you mean?
Oh, it's nothing.
I know what nothing looks like, and that is not nothing. That looks like, boy trouble. You do not even need to confirm. I know I am right.
Damn.
How did you...
I know that look. I've seen it in the mirror many times.
Damn.
What happened?
It's a long story. He's upset that we don't spend enough time together. And I said some things I shouldn't have said.
Well, you can always talk to me about it. Us girls have to stick together.
Thanks.
Oh no! Hello, bot. What's up? Give me a second. Let's get this bot. Help! I know! Give it a second. Hold on. Stop! Wait. If you guys keep saying something, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Alright. There we go. Gone. But Nick, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Be gone. Yes, be gone, bot. Skedaddle. Get out of here. Alright, so. Sure, why not? Let's just ask the boyfriend advice. Why
I need
not?
some boyfriend advice.
You came to the right place.
I think I need to apologize, but at the same time, he needs to let me live my life. Of course, I want him to be a big part of it, but I don't know how to explain that.
Well, luckily, this one's easy. For me, at least, as the advice giver. Tell him exactly what you just told me.
That's it?
That's it. Talk it through. Relationships are like plants. They grow stronger if you talk to them. That one works better in German, I think.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot.
I know it will work. Oh, when I was your age, I had the most wonderful boyfriend. The whole world was always just so perfect when we were together. There's nothing like love to bring order to a scattered world.
So poetic. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, new model colors. Okay. Eldritch New Alaska? No, well, I can't make entirely new textures. This is colors, man. Maybe like Ego from Danny Phantom Alaska. I'll have to do research on that one. I don't know, but enjoy the lurk one way or another. I'll have to think about that one, but I think I've seen streamers that have a night bot that ban bots. I have something that bans bots, but some have made it through, unfortunately. But like, we had a bot come in yesterday, but no one noticed it because it was caught. So, I mean the new one, not the old model. What? No, I know what you mean, but it's like, I don't know if I can tack on anything new for like any kind of Eldritch horror one. But no, I got what you meant, Nick. No worries. All good.
What's with a glass display?
Ah, you noticed. Glass blowing tradition is very strong in the areas around Bavaria.
Oh, okay.
We do quite a bit of glass blowing here ourselves. Normally we have demos, but it's been so hectic here the last few days, we'd had to stop them for the moment.
Drat.
You make glass here in the castle?
Oh, yes. I wish you could see it. Glass is everyday magic. Out of all this power and fire comes something delicate and strange. It's sad how easy it is to forget just how odd and beautiful a simple piece of glass can be.
That is true.
So.
I love glass blowing.
It's one of the old
I
things.
love watching it.
Renata is always saying, the old things are the best. Do you think she's right?
Do we think that? The old things are the best? Eldritch colors, like green and black. Oh, okay, I think I get what you mean now. I didn't know what it was meant by eldritch colors. Do we have a lime green in this one yet? I'm thinking lime, because I saw Danny Phantom. I'm thinking like a lime green. I'm assuming you've requested a couple black ones, like black color schemes the past few times. So I'll have to come up with some unique ones so that way they're not overlapping, I think. But I'll make it work. It'll be fine. I need to catch up on those. I haven't really started the new ones yet. I will get them done, I promise. Let's see.
Sure, I guess.
She might be right. But you could also say that the monster is also one of the old things.
Can I see the glass shop?
Oh, sorry. It's locked until everything settles down. Only Carl and I have keys, but we're both too busy to supervise anyone down there at the moment. Sorry, Nancy.
You know what? That's fair.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye.
Old things in some things are better than modern stuff, but I feel a lot of older anime are more creative than the modern ones. Okay, if we're looking at it from an anime perspective, I think I get what you mean. There have been some unique ones, I think lately. One that I remember watching back when I was in college, I think it came out in like 2017 or something. It was Land of the Lustrous. That was a fun anime. The manga was amazing too. And then the new Mononoke movies that came out, or that are coming out right now, even though they're based on an... Hello?
Nancy, it's Marcus. Cell phone reception is notorious up there. Give me a call back on the landline in your room.
I just ended the phone call!
Nancy, I think we need to talk.
Oh, hi, Ned.
I'm so glad you called. Ned, you know the truth is, I'd love to have you here with me instead of all the way at home.
I feel the same way, and I know that. Just forget it sometimes.
Oh, Ned, you don't need to change.
Oh, the
I like
drama's
you just
over.
The way you are.
I give what you said some thought. I think I'm spending too much time waiting for exciting things to happen to me like they do for you. After we got in the fight, I did a lot of thinking.
Me too.
And I came to a decision. I may not be an internationally known sleuth, but I'm happy to have one in my life. And maybe it's time for me to be a little more daring.
I'm happy to hear that. I'd have you along on my adventures anytime.
That means a lot. Thanks, Nancy.
It's true.
Well, maybe one day we'll work together on a case.
You might be right.
Wait, really? I'd better start working on my sleuthing.
Sorry, the connection is bad. I'll call you back from the landline.
God, we haven't even reached where we could get the landline yet. Damn, the drama's over! It was over before we even started because we were too busy trying to meet everybody. Oh, man. Speaking of which, we should probably go to our room.
This must be the room that Carl set up for me.
No! What gave you that idea, Nancy? Let's see, what have we got? Gift shop purchases will be delivered here. Okay. Ah, there's our...
This might come in handy.
There's our pocket dictionary. I might be biased because I feel like older anime took risks and were made because the team actually wanted to adapt the story, while newer anime finds only what's marketable. That's a rant for another day. Anyways, back to Rouge. I mean, Nancy. Calling internationally from a landline, that's bold. Listen, we're in 2011. Times are different, okay? Oh, no. Alright, so... No, I get what you mean. I know some of my favorite animes came out in like maybe 2000. I know Mononoke, like the anime came out in 2007, but what was it? Yeah, it came out in 2007, but the 2024 into 2025 movie, The Phantom and the Rain, was fucking gorgeous. So even though they were it's been like years now since they even made anything regarding that, so that's been good. Land of the Lustrous was really good. It's a shame that and there are still some modern ones that have some good stories, but yeah, it does feel like some... Hello?
This is Marcus. Call me back on the landline.
Bro, I am talking to chat! Leave me the hell alone! Oh my god, brother! Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by Marcus, I was saying that, yeah, no, there's some old anime and then there's some new ones. I think with just more coming out, I think nowadays, because if you see a list of anime that are coming out between time frames and stuff like that for the winter season, spring season, summer season, fall season, there's a lot, and a lot of them to try to focus on like maybe light novel stuff or the isekai. I'm so tired of the isekai stuff, I will admit that. I'm so tired of the isekai drama, not drama, but the isekai genre a little bit. And so there are some like sticks in the water, unfortunately, but there are some that are really good, even in modern day ones. Anyways, let's call Marcus before he calls us again.
Marcus here.
Hi, it's Nancy.
So, what's everything look like at the castle? Have you got everything under control?
Marcus is the owner of the castle, by the way.
I'm on the way down. I'm about 4 hours away, but I'll try to be here if you need me. Thanks again for helping me out. It'd be great to have the whole thing tied up by the time I get in.
I'll do my best.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm bringing some foreign investors to the castle tomorrow. Big money, big time investors. I mean like stupid rich. Like, happy birthday, I got that town in France you wanted rich. I want everything tied up with a neat bow. Signed, sealed, delivered, stamps, the whole 100 yards. You're like my personal stylist here. You gotta make me look good.
Huh?
Stylist? I'm here to get rid of the monster, right?
Nancy, business is built on metaphors, fast talking and self-aggrandizing anecdotes. Like the time the Prime Minister told me that my yacht was fantastic.
Right.
I knew you'd be a fast learner.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite type of learner. Favorite type of car, too. You prove yourself to me in this case. I see big things in your future. Look at me. I started out small like you. Now I've got 4 houses. 3 in Berlin and 1 somewhere. Told my realtor to surprise me. Really should track it down someday.
What?
Also, I own a castle, but you know that.
What the fuck? Yeah, but do you make calls in Germany? I'll make one right now. Amazing. Good timing! Yeah! Surprise! That call was from Lizzie instead of Marcus. Don't even get me started on isekais. What was once a novel concept is now so overdone that I'd rather watch the same season of Game of Thrones than another one. Oh, no. Yeah, no, yeah, I am pretty tired of the isekai genre, or like the stuck in a video game kind of thing, or the video game logic. Oh, if you give us, I don't know, it was, like, as much as I do, how do I describe it? As much as I love video games and TTRPGs and stuff like that, it's just, man, I wish we could get something different. But there are other things, there are anime out there that are different. Sometimes you just gotta look for them a little bit. But yeah, there are some good hits in between, in seasons and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's just a lot of them do come across as cookie cutter kind of stuff to see if anything sticks, and then it turns out it doesn't really, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? But what we're gonna do right now is talk with Marcus about the monster.
Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
No, other than it was a terrible timing, which is rude, by the way. I don't deal with these sorts of things. I hire people to do it for me. I'm big picture, Nancy, like a dinosaur's yearbook. I don't do small print.
Like a dinosaur's yearbook. I don't do small print. Let's see.
Why do you insist that everyone dress up?
The castle isn't a hotel, Nancy. I'm not renting out a room. I'm providing an experience. I want our guests to create memories that they'll never forget during their visit here.
Like seeing a monster?
Are you implying that I'm behind the monster sightings?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It is so far out of the realm of possibility that it has crossed the sea of you are wrong and landed in the realm of ludicrous accusations. But I do admire your thoroughness. Good hustle.
Oh my god. It's so far out of the realm of possibility. I do quote that on the regular pretty much too.
What do you think of Carl?
He's not my ideal manager, but he does an adequate job when he's not working on that game of his, that is.
Have you tried the game?
Have you tried Carl's game?
No. I do not play games, but if I did, I would not play them as Carl.
No one likes Carl. No one. Oh my god. Isekais, harems, ecchi, it's like 80% anime these days. I getcha. I got what you mean. I like isekai when they actually make the characters nice people. Yes! Sona! I agree with you there! I want the main character. I know they make the main characters really plain in those isekai anime, so that way you can project yourself onto the individual. And I know, like, I still am a fan of certain isekais and stuff like that, but man, I sometimes wish that the protagonist had more of a personality. Sadly, those are the popular ones. So many of them are one-dimensional or just the worst people. That and, like, the side characters, too, that the main character teams up with. This is giving me Scooby-Doo vibes. The guy wants investors for the castle. Someone wants to stop the investors, so they dress up as a local myth to stop the sales and scare the populace. Yeah, too bad we don't really have anyone working with us at the moment. I can't say let's split up and look for clues. Right, Mediocre? God, this game is so unintentionally quotable. I love it.
What can you tell me about Anya?
Anya's Anya, always has been. I was surprised to find out she was working at the castle, but that's synchronicity for you.
Why were you surprised she was working here?
We used to date.
You and Anya? Really?
That was years ago.
Really?
She didn't mention that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The breakup didn't exactly go well. Well, no breakup goes well, right? That'd be weird. Anya was pretty upset and she ended up acting a little strange.
Strange how?
It's not really... It wouldn't be very gentlemanlike to get into what went on. Let's just say she is the reason that I make sure my shoes are tied before I break up.
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
I'm just being dramatic. It was rough. We got through it. When I find out she was working at the castle, it was weird at first, but stranger things have happened. Look, Anya and I have had our problems. But in business, skill comes first. She's very good at her job, and customers love her. That's good enough for me.
You know what? That's good of him. Just being like, yeah, we can set this awkwardness aside so that way you have a job that you're doing well and keep it. I'll let that happen. I will give Marcus props for that.
You're the one who broke up with Anya?
Yes, I'd rather not get into the specifics, but I did end the relationship.
Gotcha.
What do you know about Renata?
Nothing. Is that a person?
Yes, she's a traveling
Is
storyteller.
that a person?
Oh, okay. I'll add that to the list of things that you seem to think that I need to know.
Shut up, Marcus.
See you later.
Call me when it's all finished.
Have you played every single Nancy Drew game? I haven't played every single Nancy Drew game, but all the ones that I haven't played, I have seen playthroughs of, and then eventually. But yeah, I have played a good majority of them. Alright, let's actually call her boyfriend. Let's do a little more talking on the phone, and then we'll actually get more into the game. I promise. There's just a lot of dialogue here in the beginning.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Ned.
So, what can I expect from the new and improved Ned?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm still in the planning stages. I think maybe I need an edgier presentation. Get a motorcycle, maybe. Stay out past 10 p.m.? Return library books at the wrong branch?
Oh, no, that might not be the solution. Don't forget, I like you just the way you are.
Ned going in his bad boy phase.
Ned even more. Once I settle on just what that will involve, maybe I could get a hobby.
Not a bad
Do
idea.
you not have a hobby,
It's really strange spending my time with you and Frank and Joe. You guys always have such great stories to tell. It makes me feel like I live a pretty boring life in comparison. You guys are always like, remember when we were chased by that abominable snowman that really turned out to be an international art thief and also a spy? My best anecdote from this last year is the time I accidentally said something horrible in Italian to the waiter at the pasta place.
Yeah, what you said was pretty unforgivable.
I had no idea.
I'm just teasing. It was just a misunderstanding. And anyway, you have great stories about school and football.
It's not the
College
same.
school,
It'd be
by
nice
the way.
to stumble across a nice mystery now and again.
It doesn't exactly work that way.
Maybe, but maybe I've just not been looking hard enough. I'll let you know what I find.
When they mention school, it's more of like college age, like university, stuff like that. Ned, love of my life. I called another guy before you. I know, I'm ashamed. Actually, funny enough, her interactive kinda leaned into a little bit of like the weird ass love triangle. Not a love triangle, but a weird ass like romantic tension between Nancy and one of the Hardy Boys. I never got behind it because I read the books growing up as a kid, so I was always rooting for Nancy and Ned. But then also, like, all of a sudden in the Hardy Boys, so many people ship Nancy with Frank. It is hilarious. Okay, if any of you are in the Nancy Drew fandom right now and do ship in this chat and do ship Frank and Nancy, I am not bashing you, I promise. I'm just saying, I never got into it because I was so, like, dead set with Ned and Nancy from the books. But I can't deny that the tension is there. In a couple of the games. It's actually really funny.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See you soon.
The Hardy Boys are hunks for sure. See, I was always a fan of Joe out of all of the Hardy Boys from the books that I read and everything. I just like Joe's personality a little bit better. But I like both Hardy Boys, I think the same, growing up. Speaking of, let's call them.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Frank. What's up? I could really use some money. Oh, no. Alright, I called Ned.
I called Ned.
I heard. I'm glad the two of you could work things out.
Me too.
I didn't doubt that you would.
Thanks for being such a good friend.
No problem. It's good to see you two back together.
Thanks.
It was that! I remember a lot of people saying he sounded so disappointed in that set when he said that. Oh, in the community, it's fantastic. I love it. He hesitated. Exactly, Lizzie. How's Joe, by the way?
How's Joe?
He's great. He says hi. Oh, also, he wanted me to tell you something. Hang on, I had him write it down because it was too weird to remember. There we go. Dear Nancy Drew. He used your last name for some reason. I am glad you and Ned are back together. You go together like peanut butter and jelly. When you're apart, it's like peanut butter and sadness, or jelly and uncomfortable silences. Either way, you're looking at a sandwich that no one wants, and probably no one will buy it ever.
Yep, that sounds like
This
Joe.
is why I like Joe.
I say hi.
Oh, you wish that was the end of the note. It goes on. A world where Ned and Nancy are not together as a couple is as disturbing as it is dangerous to the quantum makeup of our interstellar plane of reality. You know what? I'm just going to stop reading there.
That's okay. I think I get the picture. It's really sweet that he cares so much.
See, this is why I like Joe a little bit better. Oh, no. If my friend calls from Germany and says they need money, you'd best believe I'm on my way to the Wells Fargo to telegraph them some. Oh, yeah, 100%. I'd get my Venmo ready. I'd be like, friend, tell me what you need. Tell me how much you need. I will be the friend there for you. There's some projection here. Let's see. So we can talk to him about a couple of other things here.
I've met everyone here.
Let's talk.
It's
Let's
a
get this out of the
pretty
way.
strange bunch.
How so?
Well, Carl, the leader here, is
The
off in his
leader?
own world working on elaborate board games. It's Anya who seems to be running things.
What's she like?
She's certainly no pushover. She's also a little difficult to read.
Who else is there?
There's Renata. She's a traveling storyteller.
Interesting. What's she like?
I'm not sure. She can be a little cryptic. There's something she's hiding.
Knowing you, you'll get to the bottom of it in no time.
Then there's Lucas, security guard's son. Loves causing trouble. Seems obsessed with pulling pranks.
Yep, that's pretty common.
Really?
Oh yeah. I had a prank phase. So did Joe.
What made you stop?
Got too busy. I think I still have a notebook full of ideas somewhere, although most of the ideas involve variations on the bucket of water over a door theme. Gotta love the classics.
Can't go
What do you
wrong with
think
the
is behind
classics.
the monster?
I don't know. It might not even be any of them.
Chat, do we have an idea on who might the monster be? For those who don't know the ending to this game, do we have? Because I know some of you had said Lucas, or some of you had made not assumptions, but like theories before we met everybody. Now that we have met everybody, who do we feel? Let's see.
The people here seem to think that the same monster has been attacking the castle for years, maybe even centuries. Have you ever heard of anything like that before?
Interesting. Well, nothing could live that long. Maybe it's a handy scapegoat.
You don't know that.
A scapegoat?
Well, growing up, every time Joe broke something, he'd blame me. I'd do the same to him. Maybe whenever someone does something really awful, they take advantage of this monster story to throw suspicion off of themselves.
I mean, that is very, very true, actually.
The people here must be scared. I can't get them to answer their doors.
Really? You've tried?
Yeah, no one wants to talk.
They must really be scared of this thing.
Okay, we don't need to ask this. I know how to get the key.
See you later.
Catch you later.
We'll get that when we get there. Hello? 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 Hi, Carl.
It's the monster! He struck again! Quickly! Follow me to the courtyard!
Carl, please.
What happened here?
It has gotten past the gates! This has never happened before! Nancy, this is different now. You better leave.
No, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
That is not a smart move! I'm going to tell Marcus that whatever happens to you is no longer my responsibility!
Bro!
I'd better find a way to put out that fire, and fast.
Bruh! You're making me do this? Are you serious right now? Carl! You're the Burgermeister here! What are you doing? Get out of here with this.
The monster did some major damage out here. There's something strange stuck in that door.
God, that person must not be having a good day. Like, could you imagine?
What a peculiar looking burr. If I can find out where it's from, that could help me track the monster.
Yeah, I don't know why I knocked on the door. Poor people are probably, like, scared to death right now. It's a paid actor used to drum up tourism to Bavaria. This goes all the way to the top. Governor of Bavaria's in on it. God damn. That's an answer. I love it. It's the child, Lucas? His father is the head of security. The investors, but the investors means his father and aunt lose their jobs, maybe? So he brought the monster he's brought the monster hoax to save his family's jobs. Huh, okay. Okay, I see where you're going with that. Bruh, I'm sorry. Let me save real quick. We haven't saved this. Hold on. I'm sorry. Carl was like, oh, the monster has gotten past the gates. Bro, the gates have not closed since I've been in here. They opened for me and they've never closed since. Like, what do you mean they've gotten past the gates?
Nancy, call me back on the landline.
Marcus! I literally just called you. What? Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. A vampire can't cross running waters, so a monster can't walk under a gate? I don't know what this monster's beef is.
Are you back to play more monster?
Not right now.
Not now.
Okay, sure.
Let's see.
Do you like living here at the castle?
Yeah.
It seems like a
Yeah.
weird place to grow up.
I don't know. It's not boring like some places. Did you know that hundreds of years ago, they used to have a gallows here, and you could see it right from my window? When I visit my uncle's place, he just has a grocery store outside of his window.
Bro, I have a grocery store just outside my window.
Do your school friends like to visit the castle?
No.
Really?
Oh.
It seems like a place where all the kids would want to hang out.
Yeah, well, they just don't, okay? I don't exactly have a lot of friends.
Aww. Ooh. I remember I forget which one it is, but I think if we say one thing, then he gets really sad. I don't want to make him sad.
Why's that?
No one wants to hang out with creepy Lucas.
No.
Is that what they call you at school?
No, but they think it. It is a castle and all of the bad things that have happened here.
I bet they're just jealous that you get to live in a castle.
No, they're really afraid of this place. And since I'm not, they say I must be creepy too.
Aw, Lucas. Aw. Oh, hi, Pearl. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. We are playing some Nancy Drew. We're playing the 24th game in the series, The Captive Curse. And basically we are in Germany, and we are trying to stop a monster from terrorizing this castle. And I guess the monster just terrorized the castle, so... We found an interesting looking burr, so we're gonna have to go into the forest at some point to find it, but, your color reminds me of Rosalina from Mario Galaxy. Oh! I didn't even think about that. This one is, I think we called it Snow Alaska, because I made this was a color request made around December time, so this was specifically for winter, so, yeah. We don't get this many, if I can talk, we don't get this request often in the channel points redeemed as many times as some others now that the winter season's over, but I still really like it. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I love Rosalina. Let's see.
I hear you have a reputation as a prankster.
If you want to call it that, I guess that you could, but really, they're not just pranks. They're something better.
Like what exactly?
I don't know, but pranks are stupid. I've got better things planned than just stupid pranks.
What do you have planned?
You'll see. Something good. The people around here will be talking about it for years.
Oh no, what do you have planned, bro? No.
What can you tell me about Anya?
She's the best. She's the most fun person in this castle by a mile.
Aww,
Why
that's
is
so...
that?
She's taught me where all the fun places are in the castle. And she knows a lot of games, and she's good to talk to if you have a problem. I wish she wasn't always so busy.
What's she busy doing?
I don't know. Probably something with Carl.
Why do you say that?
They're always fighting.
Yeah, they don't like each other all that much, do they?
Do you visit Anya in the shop much?
Oh yeah. Want to hear a secret? If you give Renata food, she falls asleep in like a second. It's really weird.
Me. God, that's me.
What do you think of Marcus?
Who?
He's the man who owns the castle.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I think I heard my dad talk about him a few times. I don't think he likes him all that much.
Okay. So he doesn't know who Marcus is. But he knows that his dad doesn't like him enough.
Thanks, see you later.
Bye, Nancy!
Bye, Lucas! Well, knowing Nancy, nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what it seems. Let's see. So, Marcus wanted us to get back on the landline. But before we do that, I want to talk with Carl. Hold on. I want to do a quick run through.
Nancy, glad you're here. Big news! The International Board Card and Dice Commission has announced that they will be accepting new games for review.
Oh!
That means I can send Raid in.
That's exciting!
That's great news.
Only
What?
I have Very bad luck is a simple way of explaining it. Always have.
But this doesn't seem bad.
Not yet, but you'll see. Nothing good ever just happens, not in my life at least. I'm sorry you don't want to hear any more of my old man problems.
My old
I
man
actually
problems.
need your help.
With what?
Since you're the best raid player I've met, will you help me create a new character? I know this probably won't work out, but I want it to be perfect.
So you're saying I can help make a character? Hell yeah.
Sure.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I just knew you'd help. Maybe with your help, this wouldn't be such a disaster. I'd like you to help me come up with a new character. It is going to be based on the bear-skinned creature from the old tales. Should it be male or female?
Oh, wait. Oh, I remember this. Oh, wait. Isn't this based off of bearskin? If I remember correctly? Like the bearskin creature? Isn't it based off bearskin? That's one of my favorite fairy tales. Oh my gosh. So now you're too late. I already made that joke. I already made that Raid Shadow Legends joke. Oh, chat, while we're here, you guys can help me make the character. Should the bearskin creature be male or female? Which should, I'll give you guys a second to come up with an idea, but like, hey, you guys should help me out with this. And then we can see the results at the end. Which one you guys want? Raid Shadow Legends, are you sponsored by the top mobile game of the year? No. I am not. But I could be sponsored in his game raid, depending on if we make this character. So, what do we want? Should I make, I don't know if this will be enough to make a poll. But what would you guys like? Let me... I can guarantee you have a sponsorship offer in your inbox right now. Oh, probably. I just don't really sponsor. Female, cause pretty girls. Yeah, we could probably do female. If I don't see any objections. And we could probably crop out but then we could probably make it female. Why not?
Female.
Thanks.
You are welcome. Every bear I've met has been male. Sona, shut up. Shut your mouth. Oh no.
Have you seen a burr like this before?
Let me see. Yes, I've seen something like that out in the woods.
Can I go in the woods? Am I allowed to go in the woods?
Anya mentioned a glass shop. Can you help me find a way in?
She did she? Fine. You want to look in there? Go ahead, but stay away from the furnace.
Why's that?
It's a glass furnace. It's deadly. We've had accidents. It is not for fooling around. Be very careful. You could die down there.
Ah, yes. You could die down there. Here's the key. Thank you. I'll take
Thanks.
that. She's so happy about it. Thank you.
What do you think of Marcus?
He does not know what he's doing. He thinks we should all listen to him because he has a briefcase. Any fool can get one of those things, and anyway, they are silly. What is this, 1986? Not anymore, it isn't.
Oh my god.
What do you think of Renata?
Did you know that Anya wants her to go? I don't understand why. She's such a great storyteller. This isn't the first time she's come here, you know. Although it was before my time, she knows a lot about this place.
Wait, Anya doesn't want her to go.
Anya told me she likes Renata.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Maybe she's trying to impress you by pretending to be far friendlier than she actually is.
Damn, no one likes each other in this castle.
This thing, what is it? Why does everyone just call it the monster?
Honestly, there is not much we know about it.
What do you mean?
Most of us have only seen the destruction it leaves behind.
But it still seems like you would know enough about it to at least give it a name. After all this time?
I heard it had a name long, long ago. The villagers, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they knew the monster. They would leave food for him deep in the woods. They were all terrified of him, of course, but so were the wolves. If they kept the monster fed, he would not bother them, and they could raise their livestock in peace.
In peace.
But one night, the monster broke into the castle and kidnapped the Freiherr's only daughter.
Oh.
He was broken-hearted and decreed that the monster be killed on sight. He demanded that the townsfolk no longer leave food in the woods. It was forbidden to speak the monster's name in town.
Okay. Lizzie, like I said, I ship them, you know, ship who you want, friend. It's all for fun. I love it. I love that rainbow emote so much. Oh.
Was his daughter ever found?
No one knows. No one even knows how true the story is. It was a long time ago. But there are many stories like it that happened in these walls.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay. Who else haven't we? We should go back and talk with Renata a little bit.
What do you want?
I just wanted to talk. Oh my gosh. God, I didn't realize how much talking there was in this game. I am so sorry if it's just we haven't been solving any puzzles. We've literally just been like talking with everybody.
Why are you really here?
What do you mean?
Anya told me you have a habit of showing up whenever there's talk of the monster. Is that true?
Trust me, I don't keep track of gossip when I'm traveling. The weather, yes. The gossip, no.
From what I hear, it doesn't seem like a coincidence.
I'd watch what I said if I was you. Oh, hello, Nancy.
Oh, hi. Kind of reminds me of this, the way she said that reminds me of this show that I used to watch as a kid. It was called George and Martha. It was like on HBO Family or something. And, there was this one, all the characters were animals, and one of them was a flamingo named Penny, who was like, she always wanted to know that she was like a Karen, an HOA Karen in a way. So she was always trying to like snoop and listen in on people's conversations so she could tattle on them if they were doing anything that they weren't supposed to and stuff like that. So whenever she approached a group, everyone would always be like, "Oh, hi, Penny." It was like the exact way that she said that. Oh no.
Do you think the stories are real?
I know. I think some part of the story is. I do not know. But you need to live as if it was true.
You said I know. What do you know?
I'm an old woman who speaks many languages. When I'm tired, sometimes the words do not behave as they should.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? Then that is your own problem. Now leave me alone!
God, we're not getting in her good graces, are we?
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a home, or are you always on the road?
Of course I do.
Where is it?
Here. Here's home. Wherever here may be.
It seems like it would be lonely, always traveling.
It is. You're always leaving home. But then again, you're always heading home.
That's a nice way to think about it.
Do you have a family?
I did, a long time ago.
What happened?
I've lived to be very old. Not everyone is as lucky as I am.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. We had beautiful days while they lasted.
Aww.
Have you ever seen anything as strange as this monster on your travels?
No, but I've heard stories. Every place with a history and a dark corner has its own monster to worry about.
True.
Why do you think that is?
Flamingos be
The
sneaky.
world is either full of bored people or extraordinarily shy monsters.
Ah! The world is either full of bored people or extraordinarily shy monsters. It's one or the other. It can't be both.
Where are you going after this castle?
I don't know yet. Wherever I'm needed next.
Do you think you're needed here?
I must be if I'm here.
What do you mean by that?
You must learn to relax. Don't pull all of the mystery out of your life. It's no fun that way.
Oh, don't worry. Nancy has enough mystery in her life.
Why do you have such a bad reputation?
That's not up to me to decide or care about.
Why's that?
I have more interesting things to think about than my reputation. And so do you.
Fair.
Are storytellers still in demand?
No. Today people want flashy computer games and big budget movies. They want instant gratification. The old stories, they traveled from one storyteller to another for millennia. Now they are dying off.
Oh.
That must be sad for you.
No, I know the stories. You do not. It is sad for you.
I want to listen to some of these stories.
How much longer do you plan on being a storyteller?
As long as I've got teeth, files, or otherwise.
What do you think of Anya?
You ask me? She should be in charge of this castle. She's smart, she's strong, she actually understands the history of the castle.
Why is that important?
When I'm here, I try not to tell the stories of what has happened at this castle.
Why not?
Fate has a cruel habit of digging in its claws when tempted. But I will say this. In the event of disaster, I'd rather have Anya in charge than Karl.
Damn.
Why don't you tell stories about the castle when you're here?
This land, this castle, has known more than its fair share of misery. There is a saying from where I'm from. When death goes to take a ride, he follows the road that serves him best.
If that's what you believe, why are you here?
My affairs are mine alone. And anyway, a good storyteller knows to leave the big reveal for the end.
What if I don't want a story? What if I just want to know why you're here?
You're very persistent. I was right to like you. Still, my life's work is words. I know them well. When to speak. More importantly, when to stay silent.
Gotcha.
Do you and Carl get along?
No.
Why is that?
No one likes
I
Carl.
ask you, do we seem like we should get along? He's an officious bureaucrat. He's desperate to control everything. You can't trust someone like that.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Goodbye.
Lizzie, please crack ship her and Carl. Oh no, I love it. I love it. I saw... What? I'm not gonna snoop through her bag while she's literally right there. What? I'm not... I might be nosy, but I'm not that rude about it. Okay, so Marcus wanted us to call him on the landline, so I gotta do that real quick. Hold on. What? Oh no!
I'd better find something else to wear. I really wish I had my suitcase.
The old bucket over the door trick! Oh! No! How could you? Was that Lucas? Lucas, how... The audacity! Oh. What is this? Nancy, for you to put on. I don't trust that. Where's my luggage anyway? Like, do I not have a suitcase? Okay, so that's what I was wearing. So now I'm wearing this dress. Okay. So now I'm wearing this dress instead of my wet clothes. I don't like that.
Marcus here.
Do you believe that the monster could be real?
If it is, I know a guy who will pay through the nose for movie rights.
That didn't exactly answer my question.
Didn't it?
And then he has nothing to say.
Bye.
Bye.
And he had nothing to say. What was... What? Oh. Oh. Oh no. What is this? Drindle, very traditional. Yeah! I couldn't remember the name of it, but I knew it was a traditional dress. I'm not gonna... Knocked Festival, that's all I know. Cow Release Parade? Oh my god. Monster masks. Card play. Fireworks! Oh my gosh. This looks fun. Open dining. Festival feast. I like that. Open stage. Learn to waltz. Herbs and mushrooms. Forest tracking. Sheep shearing. Cow wrangling. Starry skies. Oh my gosh. This looks kind of fun. Featuring polka prowess. Live on the South Stage. Amazing. Now he's gonna call you again to call him on the landline. I swear to God, if he does, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be very, very upset. I should probably look at my... Oh, I already have so many observations. Oh no. Huzzah! Oh no. Let's see. Let me take a quick look at these. Let's see. I've been called into Castle Finster to investigate a rash of monster sightings. The whole castle seems very worried about this monster, or maybe there's another reason they're not opening their doors. I had a fight with Ned. Not good. I'm sure we'll work things out, but still, I hate to have an argument when we're so far apart. Sigh. I'll take my mind off things by focusing on the case. Carl said that Lucas was the head of security's son. I wonder if we'll be able to find the security office somewhere around here. I found a great lesson on German vocabulary. I am not going to read all that. That was from the newspaper. Renata told me a story about a young girl who followed a red scarf off into the woods. Her sister followed her into the woods, but never returned. I wonder why. Or I wonder why she told me this story. Did she know the girl? Huzzah! I've patched things up with Ned! I don't normally use that word, but I believe it is a special occasion worthy of a bit of hullabaloo. Hooray! Hooray! Let's see. I met Carl, the castle's burgermeister. He's my contact here at the castle, but he doesn't seem all that helpful. He seems to be off in his own world. I wonder if it's an act. I met Renata, a visiting storyteller. I bet she knows a lot about the history of this area. I wonder if I can trust her. Renata doesn't seem to trust Carl. I met the castle's prankster, Lucas. I'll have to keep an eye on that kid. He looks like he's perpetually up to something. Lucas mentioned secret passages. Now, how do I find them? Anya is the castellan here. She's in charge of the more practical aspects of running the castle. Anya tells me that the signs of the monster's return are much more pronounced than they have ever been. Renata always seems to show up when there's a talk of monster's return. Very strange. Apparently Marcus and Anya used to date. It sounds like their breakup was pretty rough. Okay, so those are our notes. What do we do now? Oh, we need to go outside and find that burr. I think it's time we go into the forest. That's smart. That's smart. What do you guys think? Because we gotta find that burr. Oh, thank you for the cool shades. I appreciate it. Yeah, we gotta find this burr. The odd burr. Oh, and we gotta go into the glass shop, too. How are we gonna find... I don't have a map. We'll wing it. Tree. Money! Ooh. Probably from the other dead person who got caught by the monster. Let's see. Oh, is this the burr?
That's the same kind of burr that I found in the storefront.
Oh.
Ow. I'd better find a way to clear a path first.
Damn, that's some sharp burr. Don't I have these?
It's not working. These need sharpening.
Oh no. I need to sharpen them. Now how do I get back? We need to go back to the castle. Oh, that's the tree. So I think we just go straight. Was it this way? I'm out! Hell yeah! You can't get lost with Alaska. I love forest adventures, especially ones where I can die. Oh, right? It's fantastic. I love it. We gotta go to the glass blowing shop. Hold on.
What are you wearing? You look like you're in a cartoon.
Oh, rude.
It's for the festival.
It's so puffy. Are you sure you're even in there?
Thank you very much, Lucas.
You're welcome.
Why would you leave a bucket of water over my door?
I'm only allowed to watch 2 hours of television a week. I've got a lot of time on my hands.
Bro, still.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See you later.
It's rude. He says in his traditional Bavarian nerd clothes. We're all nerds right now. Hi.
It sounds like these monster stories are all pretty old.
Kick the child? No!
Afraid of this thing, whatever it is. It's from that old world, just like this castle is. I don't think we have what it takes to make it in that world anymore.
I didn't hear a word she just said. I look over and I see Lizzie being like, kick the child. And I'm stuck. Maybe that's why we're also afraid of this thing, wherever it is. It's from the old world, just like the castle. I don't know if that's true. I think we're all strong.
I don't know if that's true.
I wouldn't be so sure. Remember the last time you were somewhere when the power went out? There is that split second before you reach for the flashlight, where it feels like the bottom is dropping out of the room and you just want normal back. And for that second, there is this part of you is so scared that it will never be back. That's what it's like when I hear the monster.
Dang, I don't think Anya likes power outages all that much. I don't think Anya likes the dark all that much.
Did you leave this costume out for me?
No. Someone must have left it out for you for the festival. It looks great on you. Huh.
What?
Oh, that dress. It just looks really familiar. I wonder where I've seen it before.
I don't know. Guess we gotta find something that was like bright green that we can find.
What do you know about the castle's owner?
Marcus, right? He seems like a nice enough guy. He mainly deals with Carl. He's a little culturally tone deaf, but it could be worse.
How so?
She's acting like she doesn't know him.
The Bavarianization of the castle. This is not what Germany is really like. It's a theme park version of history. But that's what he wants, so that's what he gets. It's not the end of the world. I just have to wear a dirndl more than anyone should have to wear a dirndl. Honestly, though, it's not that uncomfortable. And you know, I think the old clothes look nice.
Would you run things differently if you were in charge?
Yeah, but that's always the story. My dad used to say, "Maps always sigh when a new king takes the throne."
Maps always sigh when a new king takes the throne. That is a quote and a half. Speaking of you acting like you don't know Marcus.
Did you and Marcus date?
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Were you two serious?
We were. Or at least we thought we were. You know how it is. But that's all in the past now. We chat every now and again for work, but that's about it.
Fair enough. Marcus said something pretty similar.
So Marcus is okay with you working here?
He wasn't at first, but he asked around and found out I do a good job. We both decided to be mature about it.
Good. You guys should do that.
Are you worried about the monster attacking the castle?
I don't
crap.
know. Lately, it feels like a hand is being stretched back somewhere, and at any moment it's going to snap and smash everything to smithereens. Maybe that's the monster. Maybe that's something else.
Don't you feel a little bit silly worrying about a monster?
Yes, but
I know. I'm sorry for the lag.
The history here was those.
I'm sorry for the lag. Hang on. Oh no. Oh yes, is freaking out. Hold on. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hold on. It keeps wanting to go. It keeps wanting to threaten. There we go. It's back in the green. I don't know why it does that every now and then. I am so sorry about that. We good now. We good. We good. It's freaking out a little bit. It was just like, oh, you know what? We're gonna freak out a little bit. We're gonna make her think that she's gonna die, crash and burn.
Poor girls.
We should be good.
Missing. The first thing I learned when I started here is that this castle has a dark past. It's just as silly to assume things are going to be okay.
Okay, so sorry about that. Also, hi, Lossless. Hello. Wait, no, were you here earlier? Yeah. Yeah, you were in here earlier. You were lurking, right? Which is A-okay. I'm trying to remember. It's been a hot second.
Thanks. See you later.
Goodbye.
Time to upgrade the streaming software. Yeah, but like, I already have everything so organized in OBS. I don't know. I feel bad. Like, I'm gonna have to mess around with everything just to get it to work again. Ugh. Yucky. Oh.
It's locked.
It's locked. Well, guess what I have? The key. I don't know how much longer I want to go on this. I think it's the first thing I said this stream, but I've been lurking for a while. That's okay, Lossless. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. And lurking. That is always appreciated. It's just, I see the lime green in your name, in the name, and I'm just like, I know I've seen that lime green before. So I wanted to just make sure. But I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and everything. So, yeah. I do need to upgrade the streaming software. It could also be my internet, too, freaking out just a little bit. What is this? Tongs? A rusty spoon? Some kind of a chisel? Okay. Fantastic. We're just gonna get everything. Hot! Hot! That is hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh.
This could come in handy.
Oh, another glass tile. Fantastic. So, yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll stream this go around. I didn't realize how much talking there was, especially at the beginning of this game. So I'm sorry if it was literally just us chatting back and forth with a lot of the characters, but yeah, we'll solve more puzzles next time. For sure.
I hate snakes.
Bro! What is that? What is that?
The old snake prank. I bet Lucas is behind this.
He put the little monster on top of it. I love it. Little freak. Oh. Oh. Yeah, just do this without any safety goggles. Okay. Oh, we can sharpen the shears with this. Are you sure it's safe without goggles, even with this protection glass there? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Are these games long? Not really. Sometimes, depending on the puzzle, like we finished White Wolf of Icicle, we finished them in maybe about 2 or 3 settings, and that's mostly because I jabber in the middle of it a lot of the time. But, yeah, for the most part, yeah, they're not terribly long. Some can take, they're like a few hours. But like I said, I jabber a lot. It's been like, what, 3 hours now, and half the time is me trying to figure out how OBS is wanting to freak out on me, while the other is just me jabbering about stories and other stuff. So, let's see if we can find that burr bush again. There it is. So now we can use these. Snip, snip.
There's a camp back here.
Oh. Okay.
It looks like this was dropped accidentally. I wonder what it's for.
Okay.
This will definitely come in handy.
I'm just gonna steal this. I'm just gonna steal this from this campsite. Right? Yeah. Stealing is fine. No, that is not safe. Nancy's not one for being safe. My stomach just dropped a little bit for some reason. What was that? Where am I going? Oh, okay. Tree. There we go. Tree. We can get out of here, right? I'm back. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I lost? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tree. Tree. So then we go straight. Did I get lost? Oh no. Nope. No, we're good. Whew! I just accidentally went to a circle. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's good. We're fine. I want to talk to Carl real quick. I don't know. I can't remember why. I wanted to talk to him for a second. Oh, wait. I wanted, this puzzle box. Hold on. Do we have all the pieces now? So we have, like, this coral, teal, this magenta. Do we have all the pieces for this? Oh, I bet we could probably get this. Hold on. I think we do. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so basically what we have to do with this, we need to stack them up in the proper way and put them in the right spot. So it's like, you see how this blue one is underneath both this purple and this yellow and this other darker purple? But then, like, the yellow's on top of, like, all of that. So that's what we kind of have to do. So, let's see. I can do this. Should be fine. And then I think it's you next. And so it looks like there's some stuff underneath it, too. So, like, this coral one goes down there. See, I love me some puzzles. So this is perfect. It's perfection. And then there's a green that's about here? Yeah. I'm eyeballing it. Give me a sec. I think this one's underneath everything. And then the blue. And then I believe it's this purple. This yellow. And then this pink. Am I missing something? Oh. Yeah, I got it wrong. Hold on. Give me a sec. It is here. And then this. There we go. Easy peasy. We got this. What is this?
I better take this with me.
Yoink. Alright, I'll take that. That was easy. I like that puzzle. It's one of my... I don't know why I like those kinds of puzzles. Very much so.
Hi again.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to help you with your character again.
All right, now what do you think? Brown fur or black fur?
Well, I know chat is behind a little bit, so I don't know if chat will have the time to answer this without us waiting here an awkwardly long amount of time. But, chat, if you do see this, I think I'm gonna pick the brown fur with this one. I hope that's alright with you, maybe. Maybe I'll give it a second and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a quick water break, and I'll hydrate myself. I will consume drink, and then I'll give you guys a second to answer, maybe. Alright. Polar bear? Sona, that's not an answer! That's not an answer, Sona. No. Bad Sona. I'll pick the brown fur. That's closest to polar bear-ish. Not really. It's like in between. I don't know.
Brown.
Thanks.
All right.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. What can we do now? Let's see. No new observations. No new numbers. Is there a way that we can get a map of the place? I'm trying to think. Let's see. So that leads to the gift shop. What's this way? What's that?
I have to translate that.
Oh yeah, we have a note that we need to translate too. I totally forgot about that. Danger stares ahead. Danger stares ahead. Brown because I'm Cuban. Ah, gotcha. Nice. I forgot that we can translate this. I totally forgot about this
I
note.
wonder what these orders he's talking about are.
Carl, no, you don't have a choice. Follow the orders given to you, or else. Marcus. We just finished our talk with Carl. Hold on, I saw something. Oh. Money! I found a coin. Hold on, let's go back to Carl. What does it mean by orders?
Oh, hello, Fräulein.
Oh, hello.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. I love how he says that. Goodbye. I feel lost without a checklist. Alright, so we have a key that we got from the back of the painting. We have the burr. We have some tongs.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Unkinked. Hello, how you doing? We got a coded message. We got the burr, some tongs, a spoon. I'm sorry, a shovel. Pry bar. We got the sharp shears. I feel like I'm missing something. Hello.
Nancy, come down here.
Down where? Under the table?
I need your help. Can you go distract Carl? I've got a really great prank idea, but I need him distracted. Can you do it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure.
You are my favorite new person in the world, Nancy. Come back and let me know when he's distracted.
I just whacked my head on the top of the table. Oh.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay, let's go distract Carl then. I want to see how this plays out. What kind of prank? I'm good. Oh, that's good to hear that you're good. I'm glad. What's money for? Exchanging goods and services. Exchanging stuff for the gift shop. We have the gift shop stuff.
Hi,
Gift
Nancy.
shop stuff.
Can you help me distract Lucas for a minute by staying at your desk? He wants to set up a prank for you.
I will sit here and be your unsuspecting prank victim. And finally, I will be able to catch him in the act.
You do that. I believe in you, Carl.
I'd like to give you more help with your character.
Now the character needs a special item. Should it be a magic golden ring or a never-ending pocket full of gold coins?
Man, I wish I had a never-ending pocket full of gold coins. Damn. That'd be great. Now, as someone who knows the bearskin fairy tale, the ins and outs of it, I think I'm gonna have to go with the gold coins, because I gotta match it just a little bit. Teeny bit. Bearskin is definitely one of my favorite fairy tales for sure, so I think I'm gonna have to go with the gold coins.
My character should have gold coins.
Make her rich!
Thanks.
Make her rich like the queen she deserves to be.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See you later, Nancy.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see this character. Alright, go this way. Because we need to go say... where's Lucas? There you are.
Hey, Nancy.
Okay, Carl is distracted.
Okay, Carl is distracted.
All right, I'm off. Wish me luck.
You're welcome. He's so excited. Oh, haha.
The middle of this message is in some sort of code.
Okay, okay. The way the music just stops when you talk to someone makes me chuckle. Actually, Lizzie, fun fact, the music actually is still there. It's just turned down so drastically that it just, you can't hear it. It's I love it. Okay. We gotta decipher this, because if Lucas comes back, let's decipher this. Hold on. Oh, crud. Lucas, to come visit me, unscramble the message by swapping letters within each of the vertical columns below. I love these. Upstairs portrait of the young lady, florist initial, hallway bookstand, Castle Gates bell, glass furnace, love Dad.
I bet if I try moving the letters around in the columns, I can figure out what it says.
So the trick to these is that I always start off with the small words first. Like the, for example, or for this one, to, you know, stuff like that. But basically, all the words that are vertical, like this, is open game. Not this way, it's only vertical columns. So, for example, yep, in the... So sometimes you just have to look at the letters that are within this column, and that kind of helps you out a little bit in terms of how to answer this. So when in doubt, the. Let's see. It's not R. When in doubt, the. And let's see. And okay, so blank the blank 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 blank. That's a big word. The break time. Oh, I love it. Let's see. So it's not and. No, it's not two. The. The. Why am I getting such a kick out of this? I don't know. R. It's not the, but it's them. Of. R. Okay. See? Yeah, so I always go for the smaller letters first because for the most part you can definitely figure it out. And then slowly but surely, words just start, your brain just starts filling in some of the words for as well, because you see like the R, A-R, and then D. So let's see. Like around. You know what I mean? Your brain just fills that in for you. Gotta go eat dinner. Enjoy the rest of your stream if I'm not back. Thank you, Sona. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be streaming this one for much longer. And we'll definitely continue this next week. I think this might be a 2, maybe a barely 3 stream thing, so it should be okay. Just a lot of talking this go around. I'm so sorry it took so long. I promise the next time we play this, we'll be facing a lot of puzzles for sure. But I forgot how wordy this one was. Boo. Booth? It's not Booth. But yeah, Sona, you have a good one, and we'll see you in the next stream that you stop by in next time. Let's see. Oh, wait. Security booth. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've played this. Hold on. Security. To open. To open the security booth. Blank, blank. Is it the? Is it the again? The. To open the security booth. Blank the blank. Blank are. Blank around the blank. Them and play in the blank of the blank. The blank blank are blank blank. Is it also play? It is. Hold on. To open the security booth, play the blank. And find them in what play? Castle. Around the castle. Okay. Find them and oh. Okay. Find them and then play them? T-H-E. Yep, it's them. Okay. There we go. All right. To open the security booth, play the blank. Blank are hidden. There we go. 2Ds. Hold on. Blank are hidden around the castle. Find them and then play them in the... Oh, okay. And then play them in the blank of the list. The blank blank are listed below. Notes are hidden around the castle. Find them and then play them in the... Find them in the order of the list. The... blank... Ah! Locations! There we go. To open the security booth, play the blank. Notes are hidden around the castle. Find them and then play them in the order of the list. The blank locations are listed below. Okay. Glockenspiel. There we go.
Got it. I need to track down these locations and find all of the hidden notes.
To open the security booth, play the Glockenspiel. Notes are hidden around the castle. Find them and then play them in the order of the list. The hidden locations are listed below. Play the Glockenspiel. Grandma used to stay on her dementia bed. No! No! How dare you? Okay, so upstairs portraits of the young lady, florist initial, hallway book stand, castle gate's bell, and glass furnace. We have been seeing letters around, haven't we? Are we... Where are we closest? Oh, there's Lucas.
Hello.
Where is the security booth?
I can't just tell you that.
I don't have time to play games right now. I really need to know where the security booth is.
Sorry, can't tell.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, we're technically a guest. I mean...
You speak English very well. Did you study it in school?
Yeah, but my mom is from America, so I learned it from her.
Oh.
Oh, really? Where is she now?
Away on some stupid business trip.
Aww.
Why is it stupid?
She's on a job interview. If she gets a job, I'd probably have to move.
Would you miss it here?
Duh. It's a castle. This is the coolest type of house.
I'm sure if you end up moving, you'll grow to love your new home.
Everyone says that. But I say castles are awesome. Stop pretending that they're not. I'm not that stupid.
I mean, they are
Even
monsters.
when they have monsters?
I mean, they are cool.
Especially when they have monsters.
I mean, castles are cool. What do you mean?
Where would you go if you had to move?
I don't know. Somewhere far away. Up north somewhere.
Up north? Okay. So you want it cold?
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
So if he's down here, has he done the prank? Has he done the prank? Okay, so. Alright. So our list here, yeah, the glass furnace.
That engraving must be one of the letters that Lucas's dad was talking about.
There it is. A. So I'm gonna write this. I have notes. Not notes, but I can make notes on my notepad here. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Give me a sec. I have too many things open at the same time. Give me a second. So, okay, hold on. So we have portrait, florist initial. I think that's out in the courtyard. Book stand. I think I know where that is. The castle gate bell, and then the glass furnace. So the furnace is A. Alright, I think I know where the other ones are. The portrait, I think, is upstairs here. Like if we're heading towards our room or something. It's the other direction, but oh well.
This must be one of the musical notes I need.
The G, that's it. Okay, so the portrait is G. Anyway, I gotta be off. Enjoy stream. Thank you for staying as long as you did, dude. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in the next stream that you pop in on. So have a good one. We're probably not gonna be here much longer. I wanted to get these. Let me get these, and we'll get into the security booth. How about that? And then we'll probably end it there. How's that sound? Because it's been like 3.5 hours. It's fine. We're fine.
That must be one of the hidden notes.
There it is. D. Alright, so florist. So this is the florist note. So that's D. And then the bell out here. Risking my life.
There's a letter G on the doorbell. I bet it's another one of the notes I need.
Alright, so we have G, D, blank, G-A. So all we need now is that book stand, which I believe was by Carl's office, if I remember correctly.
That must be another of the musical notes I need.
Right there, B. Okay. So, fun fact, we have all of the notes now. So the one from the portrait was G, the florist stand is D, the book stand is B, the bell said G, and then A is the furnace. Now, fun fact, if you don't know how to read music, I know how to read music, so I can cheat this. However, if you do play this game and you don't know how to read music all too well, if you go down here, there's a little note section here, and it's a musical notes quiz, and you can take a look at these, and you can see what the answers were. So it's like, you can see on the glockenspiel here, like this is a D, well this is up at B and stuff like that. So yeah, me being a music kid my entire life, I know how to read music very easily. So we have, so just as a heads up, this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So it's like an octave chord basically. So we have G, D, B, G, G, D, B, G, A. Oh. Fantastic. It's hidden away. I love it. Oh, and he's got a picture of Lucas. How cute. Know how to read music, play any instruments? Yeah, I grew up playing the piano as a kid, and then I played auxiliary percussion in marching band, so I didn't march for like my first year of high school, and then I did percussion for the rest of high school, like marching percussion for the rest of high school and into college, and I played piano up until college because I got so busy with other stuff. So yeah, I know how to read music. I forgot you did band, I'm dumb. No, it's okay. If it makes you feel any better, I forgot that we had the conversation. Okay, so I'm actually gonna end it here. So we're in the security booth and we've gotten quite a bit done. I'm sorry there was way more talking than I thought in this portion of the game. I swear next week when we play this, there's definitely going to be more puzzles in it for sure. But for now, I think we'll end it here. So I hope that is all right with you. I hope I made it entertaining enough, even if it was just listening to a lot of people talk. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Actually, I wonder if we can get some, hold on. I have some. Is it gonna work? Yeah, I got Nancy Drew music, so I'm gonna play Captive Curse stuff in there. It was a fun stream. Very interesting to see a Nancy Drew game for the first time. Yeah, so this isn't our first rodeo with the Nancy Drew games for sure. I have played the 21st game, Warnings at Waverly Academy, on stream. I've played Warnings at Waverly Academy, game 21, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, game 19, The Legend of the Seven Keys? Is that what? It's the recent one, the 34th game that came out. I played that one, The Phantom of Venice, which is game 18, and then The White Wolf of Icicle Creek, which was game 16, and now we're playing this one. We have a lot of games that we still need to play. Oh, we played, Secret of Shadow Ranch. That's right, the 10th game in the series. I need to play some of the older ones for sure. I have some, like The Final Scene or something like that. Very cozy, very comfy games. I just grew up with them. And I very much enjoyed every single one of them. So yeah, it'll be fun to play all of these for sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around with this. I'm sorry for all the OBS lagging issues. I appreciate you guys sticking around with that. I really need to figure out how to fix that. I don't know why it's freaking out as much as it is, but we'll make it work, I promise. Despite all of that, Heartless Shroom and Mediocre, thank you guys again so much for the follows. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. But yeah, I hope that you guys stick around. However, this is going to be the last stream for this week, that I play. Yeah, last stream that I do this week. I'm giving myself a freebie Sunday from streaming, and I'm giving myself the evening. It's like 6:45 p.m. right now, so it's like 1/4 to when I usually stream. But yeah, for those who are in here, I play like a lot of visual novels, mysteries, point-and-click adventures. I do some art and rhythm games on the side too. And yeah, I'll just be excited for more Nancy... The scary music kicked in. Let's get something that's not scary. Yeah, so we'll play more Nancy Drew and Urban Myth Disillusion Center next week, as well as, I don't know if, I usually just like doing 2 games at a time so I don't get overwhelmed, so we'll probably just stick with the 2 games for now. Nancy Drew will probably finish quickly, and then an art stream in between. I don't know what, I finished my card for my dad, and I sent it to him today because today's his birthday. So I'm still, I got a response from him, but I'm streaming, so I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but I saw it when I was making the notes just now for the security booth. So I'll have to give him a call after stream and while I'm making dinner. And yeah, I'm really excited that he liked it. That I hope he likes it. I saw that he said he liked it when I took a brief look on my phone, but that was all I saw because he sent like a wall of text. But I saw that piece on it at the very least. But yeah, so I'll be excited to play more Nancy Drew, draw more art, and then maybe I'll decide, maybe Chat can help me decide what we can do after Nancy Drew, or what we can draw as well. So I don't know what to draw. Maybe, oh, I have an idea of what to draw. You guys know how I've been talking a lot about like Dynasty Warriors and such, like the Dynasty Warriors Empires games where you can make your characters. I have been meaning to draw my friends and mine and my friends' characters that we made like a whole story for and everything. I could probably do that next. We'll see. Or we can try and give me more like quote-unquote redesigns, because you guys really seem to like the Medicine Seller Aleskas, so we can try and do that, maybe focus on aesthetics or something. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's enough for me. I have a game in mind, Nocia, if you ever want a visual novel Among Us. Oh my gosh. Lizzie, did you join the Discord recently? In the Discord, I will make a note of it, but also in Discord, I have like a game recommendations channel, and that way people can put their recommendations in that way, whether you talk about it via word of mouth or a Steam link or anything, that is totally for that as well. But yeah, I knew that was you. Okay, I was the one with the white fox pic. Fantastic. But yeah, I'll make a note of that too. Hold on, let me grab my phones. I have a list on my phone, a list on my computer. I have the Steam, or the Game Rex list on my Discord. So I have a lot of recommendations that I need to think about. So give me a second. And done. All right, so I will definitely keep that in mind. But for now, I will bid you all farewell for the rest of the weekend. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am going to be a couch potato, and I am going to just nap and sleep and eat good food and play some games. But, yeah, thank you guys again for the fun stream. I'm sorry OBS nearly crashed like 3 times, and it did crash once. But you all have a wonderful one. I will be looking forward to seeing you next week. I'll post schedules up probably Monday, because I usually never stream on Mondays, and let's see if we can find anyone to raid in, so no one leave just yet. Let's see. Is there anybody that... Oh, we just raided Winnie, though. You guys want to go into Minecraft? But actually, hold on. Let's see if anyone else is playing... Hold on. Let's see if anyone else is playing a Nancy Drew game. Hold on. I am not raiding myself. Let's see. Somebody else is playing the Captive Curse. Amazing. Let me see. That's me. Let's see. Do we want to raid into somebody who we haven't, who I don't know? Yeah, let's go raid into somebody that we haven't, like, we don't know. So we've played Haunting of Castle Malloy. I'm taking a look. There's this channel called Aberwalkie from the look of it, who's playing, they're playing the Haunting of Castle Malloy. I love their setup. Let's do that. Let's raid into Aberwalkie. So hold on. Let me get the... So yeah, we've already played the Haunting of Castle Malloy on here. I don't know how much longer they're gonna be playing, because it looks like they've been playing almost for like 4 hours now. But let's go raid. So thank you guys again so much for sticking around. I love and appreciate all of you, and I will be seeing you guys soon. So have a wonderful one, and I will see you in next week. Thanks again for sticking around. I love and appreciate all of you. Bye-bye!